Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repairs. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906 or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com.
King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. Looking for a new driveway, rock or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving and Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brandon wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials. CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
At Grants Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our #1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grants Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repair. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906, or email Dennis at teenflowers@kw.com. King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that at Casa Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through Casa of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070. Or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our #1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repair. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
Hey, Keller. Good evening, and especially everyone in Tiger Nation. I'm Joey Snowden, and I'm joined tonight in the broadcast booth this evening by the Hall of Famer, Mr. Oh My Marcus Dow.
Yes, sir. We're back.
Hey, producers of tonight's game between the Malakoff Tigers and the West Rusk Raiders is Aaron Scott, and my son Jonathan Snowden is running the camera. We are live from New London, Texas, in the site and the home of the West Rusk Raiders. I'll say that one or two more times without messing
say that
it
3
up.
times fast.
And we are at Bruce Bradshaw Stadium here.
Ooh,
There's a
tongue
lot
twisters
of
today.
tongue twisters, yeah.
Oh, my.
Well, the Tigers are coached by AD head coach Jamie Driscoll. He's been coaching at Malakoff since 2009. And under Coach Driscoll, the Tigers are 129-33. That's their overall record, guys. And I tell you what, he has done an outstanding job at turning the program around and upside down at Malakoff, Texas. And you couldn't be even prouder for him, his staff, and all the kids that came through the program since then, because they have not had a losing record since 2009. And that's quite an accomplishment in the state of Texas, Class 3A, my friends.
Yes, sir.
Well, 13 years, as I said, one state championship appearance. Driscoll and Tigers have built a dynasty for Malakoff year in and year out. Now the talk of football in East Texas in Class 3A Division I involves the Tigers. And I tell you what, their ability to reload their arsenal of football players every year on top of that great coaching that his staff and himself does with the Tigers, they keep challenging for that division title every year now, and it's no different this year either. The prognosticators have said that, hey, we will challenge again this year for the Division I title. So we're talking about the region, region title. Yeah. So the regional title. They're having us getting beat by Mount Vernon in that regional final game. But, I've talked to some people around, and they're not so sure that Mount Vernon is the team that they once was. And same could be said about Malakoff. You don't know if they're the team they once was last year. It's a different year, and all these teams are different.
Well, I'm telling you what, Joel, they must be from the future. We need to pay them some money and see what I'm going to do
in
about 20 years.
You just can't never know, man.
No, you don't know.
You really don't know, Marcus.
That's right.
Dave Campbell's Football, which is now the expert and the leading prognosticators for high school football, has the Tigers coming in at number 7 in Class 3A Division I this year, Marcus. Brock is number 1, Franklin number 2, Lorena at number 3. Now, Lorena comes down from 4A Division II, and now they're at number 3. Mount Vernon 4, Jim Ned 5, Grandview at 6 with Grandview and Malakoff comes up the week after next. No, excuse me, next week.
Yes, sir.
At Tiger Stadium in Malakoff, and that'll be a contest of number 6 against currently number 7 ranked Malakoff. Ooh. Then you have Columbus at 8, Edna at 9, and then those West Trojans at 10. So that's pretty good company that the Tigers are in right now. But tonight starts the mark of a new season. You got 2 top 10 teams squaring off here tonight. Rusk in Class 3A Division 2 is the number 5 team in the state of Texas. So this is a tale of 2 state-ranked teams tonight coming together for the first game of the Texas high school football season, if you will.
I will.
I know you would. And this ought to be a good old-fashioned slobber knocker.
Yes, sir.
And I think there could be a lot of points scored here tonight, Marcus.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll wait and see. The last time these 2 teams met, these teams have met 3 times. Malakoff has won once out of the 3. And the last time they met was in 2020, 2 years ago. Tigers won that game 49-7 and jumped out to a 28-7 halftime lead. That was a great game. We were here for that one as well.
Sir. We called that one too.
It was a great, great game. I tell you what, the Tigers went 9-4 last year. Marcus involved. They were included in 2 playoff games.
Yeah.
That was Maypearl 59-0, Pottsboro 42-0, and a hard loss to a very, very good West Trojans team who had an outstanding defense that matched our defense toe-to-toe, and that was hard to say, and that was a hard loss last year to take 14-12.
I still feel it.
The Tigers still have some holes to fill this year, Marcus, after losing big hitting DK Rose linebacker, Carter Fuller, Deuce Hart, Cannon Poteet, Judson Driscoll, and Lance Robertson.
Shout out to Lance Robertson listening to us now.
Oh, he's
What's
listening.
Up, Lance?
Okay, hey, Lance.
Big Lance.
Yeah, you are missed, and Coach Driscoll said, how do you replace a guy like Lance Robertson?
I don't know.
Well, I tell you what, it starts with team and unity. With team and unity, anything can be accomplished. Now, yes, he was the leader on the field, hard-nosed player, played the game like it was supposed to be played. But these young guys now, he set the example for the younger guys to come up and fill in his shoes. And let's see if they do that tonight, Marcus, because that's what it's all about in high school football. You set the tone, set the example for these younger kids. And let's hope that he led a good example for all his teammates to follow. And just some others that I'll talk about tonight. The Tigers have the freshman sensations turned sophomores, Jason Tennyson, Chauncey Hogg. Then you got Damian Jackson, who's not a sophomore, but Zach Studley, Doc Renberg.
Yes, sir.
And I'm looking for big things out of Doc Renberg this year, Marcus. He is the number 49 ranked linebacker in the state of Texas this year.
That's all right.
I talked to his dad earlier in the week. He's excited. He got me more excited than what I was, and I'm already excited. I get a little nervous at the first of this ball game, or the first ball game of every year, but then we just start gelling, you know.
Oh, yeah.
The Tigers also have back this year Austin Massengale, who is a great wide receiver, and he is an excellent route runner for the Tigers. He has that speed. We watched him last year grow up and mature right in front of our eyes, and boy, I tell you, he surprised me. And then on the defensive side of the ball, too, he surprised me. He was a beast on both sides. So you got him back as well. So you've got a wealth of kids that are coming back. Also, you've got Hunter Chapman, Corey Phillips again back.
Corey Phillips in the house.
Corey Phillips, Austin Massengale. Then you got Chauncey Hogg at wide receiver. Oh, my gosh. Man. The Tigers seem to be loaded at the wide receiver position. And then Jason Tennyson. People don't know that name really out in Texas. I promise you, after this year, barring injury, you will know who Jason Tennyson is, a.k.a. the Birdman, because this young man is electric with the ball in his hands. Every time he touched it last year, he just about scored a touchdown. And that is no lie either, folks.
I'm going to say out 80%.
You can go back and look at the videos on it. And the video don't lie. This young man is special. He's got the it factor, the field vision that this young man has. He's got the ability to start and stop. And when he hits the hole, he hits it 100 miles an hour. And so he's got the ability to make himself skinny once inside the hole, too, which is special. Tony Dorsett used to do that for the Dallas Cowboys. I remember Tony Dorsett doing that. He used to have an ability to make himself skinny in the hole to get extra yardage. And you know, those backs like that are special. Barry Sanders.
Oh, man.
I hate
the
comparing
best.
anybody to Barry Sanders or Tony Dorsett or any pro athlete or anything like that. But this young man has a special it factor to him. And I am very, very happy to say that folks will know his name after this year, barring injury. We mentioned Corey Phillips, Hunter Chapman coming back. You've got Jose Morales, Fernando Contreras, Ryder Rogers coming back. There's a big name there.
The Ryder.
And then you've got the sure-footed, big-footed Juan Gonzalez for the Tigers. He will handle the kicking duties tonight for your Malakoff Tigers. And you've got to be confident with him because he has tried, tested, and has the experience. He is Cool Hand Luke back there, Marcus, kicking that football.
Yeah.
Now, you've got to replace your placeholder, which was Judson Driscoll last year.
Shout out to Judson Driscoll listening in, too. What's up, Driscoll?
And it's hard to replace him, too. Judson Driscoll, we talked about him as well. It's hard to – and I was getting to that, actually, because my next note says Mike Jones will probably play at quarterback tonight for the Tigers, replacing Judson Driscoll.
Who?
Mike Jones.
Oh.
So, there is a lot of things that has to be done, but rest assured what the Tigers do every year, just like Judson Driscoll did last year, he stepped in and he performed. He performed and probably exceeded expectations of a lot of people last year. He did really well at the Tiger helm. Mike Jones coming in this year.
Yes, sir.
We're going to see tonight.
With backup Chauncey.
And then you've got another quarterback capable of coming in, too. You might see both of them, Chauncey Hogg. Chauncey Hogg is going to be your more athletic I don't want to say athletic, but he's going to be your more mobile quarterback. And Mike Jones is going to be that pocket passer who can really thread the needle, if you will, Marcus.
I will.
And I really have a lot of confidence after watching him and Chauncey that either one of these two young men can step in at quarterback tonight and get the job done for the Malakoff Tigers. Damian Jackson and Tennyson in the backfield. We used to have a Thunder and Lightning here in Malakoff. For several years, we had a lot of Thunder and Lightning.
Thunder and Lightning.
You could use you as well. You could have been Thunder and Lightning by yourself.
Well, thank you.
We use Damian Jackson as the Thunder and Tennyson as Lightning. That's what I'm going to call them this year.
Let's do it.
Because I think they're going to be very electrical this season for the Malakoff Tigers. Jackson has looked really assertive at running back when I've seen him take snaps from the quarterback this year, Marcus. He is that big body back that you like to see. And you kind of like a Maurice Claret, if you will, that played for Ohio State. I watched a 30-30 on him last night. Very interesting story. That was a back out of Ohio State, and they won the national championship back in, I think, 2003. Or it might have been 2002, but that's a little ways back, and you know my memory's not so good anymore, my friend.
We're in the 50 club.
Yeah, we're in the 50-50
Just join the 50 club.
Yeah, 50-50 club. Hey, shout out to Jerome Lifes tonight. His happy birthday, J-Rock. 50 years old today. You just caught us. Congratulations.
Welcome to the club.
But one thing about it, Marcus, he won't catch us.
No, he won't catch us.
No, he can't.
No,
That's impossible,
He's
right?
too slow. He's behind us.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Well, we've talked about Malakoff, and I wanted to give Malakoff a rundown first on what they are doing, how they're doing. And I tell you what, it's going to be an exciting season for Malakoff. Both of these clubs have went out in the preseason, and they have picked absolutely the best competition I think they could pick
every year.
Get you ready for district. Every year,
every year. Driscoll picks the hardest team. He don't want to just get no easy team. He want to see how his boys can fight against the best.
Well, you want to be playoff tested the time district comes, and there's no better way than to schedule these games like this and play. You've got two state-ranked teams you're playing back-to-back if you're the Malakoff Tigers.
Yes, sir.
That may concern some, and even if Malakoff doesn't get the W, they're going to get the W in experience.
Exactly.
And this is a younger team, especially that offensive line and defensive line. I'm very comfortable with that defensive line for the Tigers. They're quick, agile, and they will hit you.
Yes, sir.
But when you have a hard time replacing somebody like D.K. Rose.
Oh, yeah, you do.
He is one of those guys that come along once in a lifetime for the program. Well, maybe not once in a lifetime, once in a decade probably. But he is a special young man and was a special young man. He's furthering his college career and playing college football too, by the way.
And he's up there playing with his brother.
He is. Yeah. And I tell you what, they're Kiwi Rose. Yeah. And, boy, that's going to be something special. I may have to try to go watch one of them games on an off week with you, man. That should be something else. And,
Deuce Hart.
Yeah, Deuce Hart made his first
playing.
touchdown yesterday.
I saw that.
Oh, my.
Deuce Hart made a touchdown. Carter Fuller playing. Davion Tolliver playing.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of guys from Malakoff who's gone to the next level, and they're now playing college football. And that's a good thing. That's a real good thing for the program. And folks, this is why we do what we do. We want these kids to get the exposure. They need the exposure. Back when, I guess, our time, and you could say Benny Rogers' time, and no pun, Benny, but you're a little bit older than us. But
very old.
No, that was Marcus Dell that said that, by the way. Yeah. But, back in our time, we didn't have that exposure. We didn't have those opportunities to get out there. Right. Word of mouth was it. Now there's so many opportunities, and we'd like to thank the UIL for allowing us to do this now on a permanent basis, because this is the greatest thing I can think of that you can do in high school sports is to be able to show live video of the game for all the people who can't make it. Exactly. There's people who are sick. There's people everywhere that listen and watch us on their smart TVs. They've moved off, and they still keep up with the Tigers. They want to do that. The alumni.
Yes, sir.
There's a plethora of people out there who like to keep up with everything going on with Malakoff High School. Why? Because it's dear old Malakoff High.
Yes, sir. Grand old Malakoff High.
That's right. It means something to you. If it doesn't mean anything to you, you didn't get a lot out of it. I got family out of it because we were all family. It was a bond. When you played football is a special bond. You hear people talk like the military folks, the veterans, it's a special bond, a band of brothers, if you will. It's a band of brothers and sisters. We had a band of brothers that played football. Anytime that we all get together, we can just start off talking like it was yesterday. And that's something very special, and that's something these kids get to do and experience. Football, and all sports actually, sets you up for life. Yeah. Because one thing you don't want to do in any sport is lose. You hate losing. I hate losing. I still hate losing. I don't like losing to anything.
Me too, man. For real.
It sets you up, but it also teaches you how to deal with failure, how to overcome adversity. And I've watched time and time again for these last 7 years that we broadcasted and did telecasts for these Malakoff Tiger football games. Something has happened in the community or affected an individual student, and they have overcame and persevered through it and came together. And man, it's a special feeling to be in a small town because everybody knows everybody, and that's what I always said when I got out of high school. The best thing about coming from Malakoff and being at Malakoff is everybody knew everybody.
That's right.
And
kind of like Cheerios, everybody know your name.
Everybody knows your name.
I'm telling you.
And so it's a special feeling, especially in high school football.
Yeah.
When we still have those memories of what we did, and these kids are going to have those memories the same as we do. They might not appreciate it now. They may take it for granted now, but when they get our age, they'll reflect back on it. And they'll be able to have good memories and good conversations about what did happen or didn't happen.
Most definitely.
And that's what gets me. I mean, that's high school sports. You got to love it. But anyway, thank you to UIL for allowing us to talk.
I'm glad you stopped because I almost started crying.
Well, I'm sorry, Marcus.
Hey, man, you touched my heart.
Well, I'm glad I did, Marcus.
I appreciate that, man.
I try to do my best, but I want to keep it real.
Oh, you keep it real.
We want to keep it real for everybody out there, and tell them how we feel and how we see the game. We're not your typical broadcast crew.
Right.
We're Joey and Marcus.
Yeah.
And that's who we'll always be. We're not trying to imitate anybody or be anybody else. We want to be true to ourselves, true to the kids, true to the game, true to the coaches, fans, everybody.
Well, Joe, I got to give you your flowers, man. I wouldn't be here without you, man. You the best commentator I've ever heard, man. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, and I'm proud that you let me be your color commentary. No pun intended. But hey, man, sometimes I get caught up with you and forget, and I know you kind of tug me a little bit, but I mean, I just love the way you commentate, man. And you're the best play-by-play guy,
Well, I appreciate that. But
sure.
There's always room for improvement, and I'm always trying to work on myself.
Sir.
I don't do this for recognition, and I do it because I like doing it. It's kind of our weekend therapy, if you will. We've talked about this before. This is kind of weekend therapy. It's a hobby. It's something that I'm passionate about, you're passionate about, everybody's passionate about is high school football and even high school sports. Even on the junior college level, someone's like, why don't you go to
do college, a Division I school. So, well, first of all, I don't really think I'm cut out for that.
But you are.
But number two, we do junior college football.
Yeah.
And that's fine with me because that kind of symbolizes the same atmosphere as some of these small high schools do for me. And I feel at home and I feel comfortable. It's all about comfort.
Yes.
And, you know, everybody's welcoming to you. They tell you they love you. They tell you they appreciate it. That means more than anything to me. We don't do this for the money, folks.
No.
I mean, the money that we get buys new equipment, as we've seen tonight.
right.
Something else happened.
Yeah,
and
we got to buy some stuff.
luckily, we had another spare part, and we plugged it up, and we ran with it. But you know, something happens every year with equipment. We have needs. So this is why we ask what we ask for with money. So we'll have that ability. Buy gas, be able to eat, have some food. Of course, you and I don't eat. It's football season.
Yeah,
You know, I haven't been eating for a while, but anyway, we got to take care of Aaron and Jonathan because they're still eating. So, but
we snacking, they eating.
Yeah, they're eating too. But anyway, let's get to West Rusk real quick, if you will.
I will.
West Rusk again, number 5 in Class 3 Division 2. Next week they'll be at Sabine playing the Cardinals. The Sabine Cardinals out of Gladewater. Then they play Mineola. Then they play Tatum. And their first district game is at ARP. ARP is ranked number 31 in max preps in the state. And then they're going to be at home against Winona. And then they'll play the number 50th ranked Grand Saline Indians. Then the 16th ranked Troop Tigers at home. And then the 43rd ranked Quitman Bulldogs. So, and then they come back home and play Edgewood. So, they've got a tough road ahead of them in pre-district, in the non-district portion of their schedule, Marcus. But this is the team here that's going to win this district, in my opinion. They're going to battle Troop for the district championship. They'll finish 1 or 2, either
That's
one
your
of those
prediction?
right there. That's my prediction.
I got you.
Mark it down now.
I'm marking it.
I think 2 years ago when I was here and we saw this young
Yes, sir.
team play, I said they would win the district. And they would go to the playoffs, and they did.
They better start listening to you.
Nah, but
Let's start listening to you.
it's easy for somebody to sit up here in a broadcast booth and see talent, though. And sometimes people can't, but that's okay. We see that. We see these kids are special, and we acknowledge it. It doesn't have to be Malakoff. We acknowledge special kids, and they're all special in their own right and way. So, anyway, key points for West Rusk tonight, I think, Marcus, is going to be their wealth of upperclassmen that they return. I think they have 19 returning lettermen this year, and those kids back from a long time ago, 2 years ago, is playing. They're going to be led offensively by the quarterback, Andy Mata. He was the quarterback last time that Malakoff played. He got hurt early in the first half.
Kind of scared us, too.
Yeah, Malakoff won that game by a score of 49-7. And in the first half, that game was very close. Mata 6'2", 185. He spins the ball very, very well. Runs a 4.5 40, Marcus. That's pretty good speed for a big, tall young man like himself. The Raiders will run a multiple spread offense. So they're going to have many things to come at the Tigers with, but the Tigers will be ready for that because they face that all year long.
Yes, sir.
So Mata, again, very good high school quarterback. We're going to see him play tonight, lead this offense. He's going to be the alpha and omega for this team.
Oh, alpha and omega.
He's where it
like
starts
that.
and where it ends at,
where
Marcus.
Ends and begins. All right now.
So West Rusk last year was 10-2, 6-0 in district play. They've won 86 wins to 50 losses since 2010. The last time these two teams played again, Malakoff won 49-7. This was a young Raider team, and it's kind of like the opposites happening tonight, where the Tigers are a little bit young, and then you've got a veteran senior Layton team with West Rusk.
Yes,
West Rusk would eventually last year, Marcus, they made it pretty deep in the playoffs to round 3, and they got beat by, let's see here. I believe it was Wascom, 56-14. Yes, it was. Wascom won that game 56-14. Wascom would eventually end up playing Franklin in the state championship game at Jerry World in Arlington, and narrowly lost out to that run-heavy Franklin Lions team, 14-13. I watched that game. That was a very good game, hard-hitting game too. Expectations in Rusk, as we've heard,
This is the year that everyone expects Rusk to go very, very deep.
Exactly.
And to win a state championship. Everyone in the buzz around West Rusk, and we just got here, but we've talked to many people.
Yeah, they said it's the year for them.
This is the buzz for them to win this. This is the year for them to win the state championship.
Yes, sir. We'll see.
Well, games ain't what on paper, my friend. They're what on the football field, and this is a very tough schedule that they have. But I will say this. As deep as they got last year, with the same amount of talent they have this year, and some underclassmen coming up to help them out too, they very well could be dangerous in 3A Division II. So you better watch out for West Rusk if you're in 3A Division II. I'll just say that right now. We'll know more after this game's over with, and in between the game as well. I tell you what, captains tonight for the West Rusk Marcus are going to be Andy Mata, Will Jackson, Cole Miner, and Clayton Keith, all big, intricate parts of the puzzle for West Rusk. These are the guys that are seniors. These are guys going to lead their teams tonight on the field of play.
Cool.
So just in a few minutes, folks, from Bruce Bradshaw Field in New London, Texas, the Malakoff Tigers, the number 7 ranked Malakoff Tigers in Class 3A Division I will play the number 5 ranked West Rusk Raiders in Class 3A Division II. And
Joe, before you go there, I got to give a shout out to Anthony. Anthony, yes, I do remember you. He's one of my classmates. I mean, one of my kids in class. He's a freshman now. I remember you. And shout out to Nate Jones. He's out here to watch his brother. So
all right,
it's gonna be good.
I tell you what, miss Nate. Nate had his college debut last night, and on ESPN, ESPN, I believe. But anyway, my memory doesn't serve me too.
ESPN
I'm still
too.
hyped up from this game, ESPN 2, yeah. Just want to make a note and mention to everybody, on the 37-yard line on both ends of the field,
yes, sir,
you will see yellow yard marks. Those yellow yard marks represents the school explosion and tragedy that happened and killed so many kids back in 1937 in New London, Texas. I was told, and unbeknownst to me, this was Howard Cronkite's first major story to ever cover. Wow, that really just kind of touches me. There is actually a museum no more than 300 yards from us right now.
We passed it. We started to look at it.
Yeah, it opens Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and we're told that it's a very, very neat museum. There's a lot of commemorative items in there from that school explosion, and it happened so long ago, 85 years ago, I believe, to be exact. Tonight, one of the captains will come out wearing number 37 to symbolize and keep that tradition going in remembrance of that tragedy that happened here in New London, Texas. So I thought I would share with you folks that tidbit of information. So if you see on the camera a yellow line on the 37-yard line or a yellow yard marker, it'll be on each sideline and in the middle the hash marks. That represents the tragedy that happened here in 1937 when the school explosion happened. And they like to keep that in remembrance here at New London. And what a tribute there. Also, number 37 will be a captain tonight, and that'll represent the New London school explosion also that happened in 1937. Well, folks, I'm going to catch a little water break here. Marcus is going to try to answer his phone. People are blowing him up. I just tell everybody not to call me, not to text me, not to Facebook me on Friday and Saturdays because I'll be doing different things for football both days. But we'll be back to bring you the Malakoff Tigers at the West Rusk Raiders from Bruce Bradshaw Field here in New London, Texas. And we're excited for the first game of the football season. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repair. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906 or email Dennis at teenflowers@kw.com. King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. Looking for a new driveway, rock, or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brandon wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials. CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our #1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
All right, folks, welcome back to tonight's broadcast with the first high school football game in the state of Texas in Class 3A Division I will take place for both of these teams, the Malakoff Tigers, the number 7 ranked Malakoff Tigers, and the number 5 ranked West Rusk Raiders. It's an honor and a privilege to be here tonight from Bruce Bradshaw Field in New London, Texas.
Yes, sir.
And the home of the West Rusk Raiders. West Rusk, as you can probably see here in a few minutes if our cameraman will get it together, is dressed in all powder blue with white trim. very North Carolina-ish,
Yes,
looks
sir.
like.
Camera guy's not there yet.
And the Malakoff Tigers will come out in their white tops and white bottoms. And the black numerals
Yes,
outlined in gold, if you will.
I will.
So the officials tonight are getting on the field of play. We've got a local official out there, one of our classmates, Chad Flores. So wish him well.
Peabody, a.k.a. Peabody.
Well, we wish him well in his first varsity contest tonight.
Yes, sir.
Hope he does well.
Yes, sir.
It's always good to see, your fellow classmates doing good things, succeeding, and especially, coming out here and giving the officials' shirt a try on, because sometimes it's a lot different when you're in the booth and in the stands than when you're on the field. I've been in both places. So.
Yes, sir.
And when those coaches start eating on you,
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you, you've got to have a lot of self-restraint.
I'm trying to tell you, blood pressure go up.
They can make you go up, that's for
I'm trying to tell
sure.
you. Yeah. For
Hopefully
sure.
everyone has a good game, and we pray for safe travels for all the Tiger fans and athletes, band members, and cheerleaders on the way back home tonight. Be careful out there, folks, if you're going to be traveling. And if you're not, and you've got Marcus and I on the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network via SHN Sports,
Yeah.
we're glad you're here tonight. And here comes
There they go.
the Raiders of West Rusk High School.
But they powder blued on down, ain't they, boy?
Yeah, they are. They're in all powder blue,
I mean,
Marcus.
powder blue. I feel like a baby.
You say powder blue, and I feel like we're packed in like powder in an old musket gun
Yeah,
right
we
now
are. We feeling
in
it
this
tight.
press box, because we are tight, I'm telling you.
Tell you.
Got the band sitting right down from us in West Rusk, and I tell you, they are large in numbers and very loud here tonight for sure.
It's going to be a loud one. It's going to be a loud
The
one.
Tigers take the field of play for Malakoff.
Let's go. It's going to be on. It's going to be on, man. Number 5 against number 7.
Yeah, Division I, Division II, Class 3A. But like I said before, Marcus, there's not much that separates the two besides enrollment. And really there's not that many in enrollment that it separates the two either.
Exactly.
Malakoff has Salado on the schedule. They're a 4A Division II school coming up.
Long ride, too. Long drive.
I'll tell you what, that is a very big young man down there in powder blue for West
I'm trying to
Rusk.
get his number. You see his number? That's a big boy.
Well, I'll tell you what, you better be able to see it. I think that's Travion Anthony.
Ooh-wee.
We're about to have the playing of our national anthem, so we'll take our headsets off and pay homage.
Ooh-wee. I still get chill bumps off of that joint.
I do too, Marcus.
Man, it's about that
Yeah,
time.
we're
This real.
trying to get our cameraman some headphones so he can hear what we're discussing, and maybe he can help him out a little bit. We're about to have the playing of the, or excuse me, not the playing, but we're about to have the coin toss here at the middle of the field at the 50-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Looks like they're going to have some different captains than what they described earlier, but nonetheless,
Right.
Tate Winnings will be number 4. Number 5 will be Jimmy Harper. Number 37, who is injured tonight, is not listed on our roster, but that is 37, the captain, who is wearing
Right.
that number in symbolism of the 1937 New London tragedy of the school blowing up.
Yes, sir.
And also number 22 for New London, Will Jackson. For Malakoff, it's going to be number 25, Zach Studley. Number 3, Corey Phillips. Number 5, Damian Jackson. And I believe
Like number 3, I think.
number 54, Ryder Rogers, Marcus.
Oh, Ryder.
Yeah, that may be Corey Phillips, number 3. I believe I said that, yeah.
Yeah, you said it.
They've got their numbers crunched up.
I know. Yeah,
For my purposes,
it's a different
I hate
thing
when
now.
they do that.
Yeah, they pull them up, want to see their belly button or something like that.
Well, we talked about this earlier. I think myself and Mr. Paul Loper, the Malakoff statistician, we talked about, if you were wanting to win the coin toss tonight, or if you won the coin toss tonight, what would you do? I said, I think I would defer to the second half. But it looks like that West Rusk has won the coin toss, and they will receive. That's what it's showing anyway. But I thought that Malakoff won the coin toss and deferred to the second half. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Wasn't a very,
anyway,
very
we're
clear
kicking,
signal
yeah,
there
in
by
a way,
the
we're
official.
kicking it to him.
Yeah. Usually what happens is when he signaled Malakoff initially won the coin toss, he should go to them, tap them on the shoulder, and then decline it by waving his hands across each other, and then going to the other one so that they receive.
Oh, my.
But it's the first game for everybody, ain't it?
Yes,
So
sir.
here we go. Malakoff Tigers will tee it off first to West Rusk to start this first ball game of the season out here at Texas High School football.
Here we go.
Class 3A Division I Malakoff, Class 3 Division II West Rusk. Bat deep for West Rusk is Jeremiah Smith. Also number 1, Ty Harper. And looks like number 11,
That'll be
Carson Martin.
Yeah.
Juan Gonzalez will tee it off
Enjoy. I'm
for
glad
the Tigers.
I'm glad you brought your other eyes.
Well, as I get older, I got to have them. There's a pooch kick. A fair catch is made at the 28-yard line by number 9, Alexander Mason, the junior for West Rusk. And the Tigers will be on defense first.
Enjoy with that pooch kick. That let me know Driscoll knows something about those balls. They must got some speed.
Well, they
back
did
there.
the same thing 2 years ago, too. And, yes, this is a speedy team, just like Malakoff is. And one of the things you don't want to do is have a return on the first kickoff of the game back 70, 80 yards for a TD.
No.
As I said before, Andon Mata, the quarterback. It looks like they're going to run
like
a diamond formation. Yeah. They're going to run something a little bit different here.
This is going to be tricky here.
And now they're going to change the formation. This was just to throw the Tigers' coverage off just a bit. Tigers adjust coverage. There's a quick pass out in the flats. Pass is caught, complete, fumbled.
Tigers ball.
And I believe the Tigers may have gotten it, but let's just see how they unpile the – and they're showing that West Rusk has the football.
Wow. I can't believe –
the Tigers came up with it down there, and that was number 10, Doc Renberg, that came up with it. But they said that West Rusk retained possession somehow. I'm not sure how.
That made them get a
so only a gain of about 1.5 on the play. It'll bring up second down, and we'll call it 8 to go. Mata back to pass, looks left, steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, pass is caught and complete. A great reception there, and all the way to the 40-yard line of the Tigers goes Ty Harper, the junior.
Yeah,
and that was too easy.
Yeah, too easy. Brought down by Kalen Davis. Enjoy right now. We see that quarterback is very sharp, and he got plenty of time in the box back there.
Well, Harper ran a little crossing route over the middle right there, and all he had to do was just hit him. The linebacker was back. And they gave him a lot of cushion right there, and Harper caught the ball, and it's an easy catch and run after the catch on that one for Harper.
Exactly.
Mata looking sharp, as we knew he would. 2 wide receivers to the left for West Rusk. Looks like maybe a running play setting up here. It is going to be a handoff. The running back bounces it outside, still on his feet. A nice run, breaking tackles along the sideline, still on his feet, and what a run.
Great footwork by that guy.
That's going to be number 4, Tate Winnings.
Yeah, he's winning right now. He broke by 4 tackles, George.
Yeah, and the Tigers have to do a better job. They can't tackle up high. They're going to have to get down low and tackle down low.
Exactly.
Those arm tackles are not going to work against a big back.
You got to hit and wrap up.
And this kid we've seen right here is a physical back.
Yes, sir.
Monitor the quarterback, first down and goal for West Rusk. A handoff again to Winnings. Winnings pounding his way off the right side.
Stop. Brought down by a host of Tigers.
The second down and goal up and coming for West Rusk, and the Raiders have the Tigers on their heels right now.
And I see right now the coaches have confidence in that running back, Joy. They raised their hand, touchdown before he even made it, before he touched the ball.
So second down and goal for the Raiders up and coming here, all in powder blue. Tigers in all white, black helmets. Tiger defense a little bit stunned here. There's a snap. And Winnings again with the football. This time a great job at stopping Winnings. And he might have got a half a yard on that run, if that.
Yeah, hit by Parker Poteet. Great stop.
Yeah, Parker Poteet, the brother of Cannon Poteet.
Yes, sir.
Coach Poteet, Trinity Valley head coach.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be third down and goal now for West Rusk. I tell you what, the Tigers need a big stop right here and make them at least try a field goal, because this is something similar that happened 2 years ago, Marcus.
Yeah.
West Rusk went down, made the initial score, and from then on it was Katie bar the door, all Malakoff. But let's see what happens. Third and goal. Mata the quarterback, Winnings on the left side of Mata. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right. It's going to be a handoff to Winnings. He's got room up the middle. He doesn't make it. He's down to the 1 yard line to bring up fourth down and goal.
Well, I'm telling you, Joy, Mad Tiger defense, they're showing out right now. Tackle by a pack of Tigers right in the middle.
Well, they're just trying to pound it up the middle right now. They're going to bring a big back package in for West Rusk.
And when you say big, they big out there, Joy.
Yeah, those young men are pretty big here.
Ooh-wee.
You might even look for maybe a wildcat type play here from Winnings, Marcus,
right,
and maybe try to stretch it to the outside.
Like no backs.
I think if I was going to do it right here, I might go to the right side if I was West Rusk, because the numbers favor you on that right side.
They're in the ace back right now. So
yeah, they got tripped. Here we go. They're going to give it to him, and the Tigers stop it. The ball's fumbled. It doesn't matter. The Tigers will take possession.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that is Doc Renberg, and a penalty marker comes flying in on the play. That's going to be against the Tigers.
Oh, no, don't tell me that.
Renberg threw the ball up in the air. You can't do that. You just got to give the ball back to the official.
Oh.
I know the emotion got to him on that, but you've got to contain your emotions on that play.
Well, great play by the diggity Doc, but let's see what's going on here. Wow, that's going to hurt if you do that.
Anyway, the Tigers will have the ball. It'll be a half a distance to the goal line penalty, so it's not the 15-yard variety, thank goodness in this case, but it's going to back them up anyway. But the more important thing about this, the Tigers will retain possession and have the football.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joy, the Tigers stepped up. The defense, like we said, defense is
well, they bent, but they didn't break.
Exactly.
And that's what you want your defense to do. They stood up right there at the goal line, and they held West Rusk out.
Exactly.
Personal foul.
And right now, my throat hurts.
Okay, they called unnecessary roughness on the defense.
Oh,
but,
wow. So we still get the ball? Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, it was a dead ball foul. The Tigers will have the football here, and you got to be real careful if you're Malakoff. You're going to be hiking the ball in your own end zone.
Yeah, well, be careful.
It looks like, let me see who's in the backfield. Get my cheaters on here. Yeah. Number 5 is in the backfield for the Tigers. That's Damian Jackson.
Damian Jackson, that power runner.
And Mike Jones is the quarterback, number 12. Tigers go split 1 to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be a handoff just to Jackson. Jackson up the middle.
Oh, my.
And Jackson does what we know he can do, and that's run hard up the middle.
Can you say Action Jackson? Yes, sir.
So a great run that time by Jackson.
Yes, sir. Action Jackson in the house. Great run to get out the end zone, Jordan. Now they can feel kind of comfortable. Coach can go in his playbook and try to do something.
They're going to mark it a 9-yard gain on that run for Jackson and the Tigers. Nice job by the offensive line right there also.
Yes, sir.
2 wide receivers split to the right. You've got a tight end with his hand in the dirt on the left, or the turf, if you will.
I will.
And it's going to be a handoff. Jackson again. Jackson cuts back, sees a lane that's open to his right side, started left, cuts back right, gets the first down, 2-yard gain.
Brought down by Dalen Myers, the senior.
So the Tigers now, after 2 plays, have a first down, running the ball really well.
Yes, sir. And I like how Damon this year is covering that ball up, Joy. He's covering it up with both hands, and he's running through that hole.
Number 20, Jason Tennyson checks into the ball game for the Malakoff Tigers.
Uh-oh.
You've got Jackson and Tennyson in the backfield, Thunder and Lightning now.
There it is.
And every time Tennyson got the ball last year, he scored just about. So let's see what he does here. Tell you what, West Rusk trying to stop the run. They're loading that box up right now. It's going to be a handoff to Tennyson, and Tennyson can't get anywhere.
Yeah, they stopped him in the hole that time.
He gains about 1.5 yards, if that, so.
Number 60.
I'd like to see when Tennyson gets to that outside because he's very electric in open field.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he can be caught. Of course, these guys are pretty quick here, but it'll be a foot race.
I'm trying to tell you. Somebody going to
Well,
pull
they
a
gave him
hamstring.
2 yards on that run, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 8, Marcus.
Well, let's take it. We'll take that.
The ball is spotted on the 18-yard line of the Tigers. Tigers going from our left to our right in all white, black helmets.
Looking good.
Man in motion, left to right is Studley. Going to be another handoff, and here comes Jackson. Jackson bruises his way to another Tiger first down to the 28-yard line.
Talk to me, Jackson.
So that's a gain of 10 for Jackson.
Yes, sir. Stopped by Jeremiah Smith, Joy, but he made Jeremiah Smith feel that.
Well, I love the way he's running downhill right now. And some of the great backs, they will run downhill.
Yes, sir.
And that's what it takes to be a running back in high school. You've got to run downhill and get as many yards as you can.
Yes, sir.
Malakoff all run plays so far, but first down here, watch out. Because the Tigers sometimes like to take a shot on first down. Going to be a timeout charge of Malakoff. A little bit indecisive on what to run here. While they're taking a timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout and go to one of our quarter sponsors here. We'll be right back, folks. 0-0.
Yes, sir.
This quarter of Malakoff Tiger Football is being brought to you in part by Josh Renberg. Everyone in Henderson County has heard of Josh the Tree Guy. Well, now he's JR Construction Solutions. JR Construction Solutions offers remodels, boat docks, decks, painting, staining, and yes, he still takes care of all your tree needs. You can reach Josh today for all of your needs at 903-519-5823.
Follow the football. All right, folks, we're back live here. After that timeout for the Tigers, our score is 0-0. 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so far, we had a good sustained drive by West Rusk, but that Malakoff defense held true to form right there at the goal line on a 3-and-out or 4-and-out stop of the West Rusk Raiders. Tigers line up with 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right here. Jones, the quarterback. Jones has yet to attempt his first career high school pass. Jones looking at the defense. Maybe he's changing the play there, Marcus.
Yeah, looked like it.
Man in motion. This is going to be a swing pass out of the backfield or setting up something other than that. And Jones is going to move ahead close to the original line of scrimmage and gets nowhere.
Just didn't have enough time in the box.
It's a coverage sack right there. And, you know, if you're going to make that decision there, sometimes for a young quarterback, get the ball to your hands immediately and quickly. Get some confidence build up with a short pass first, and then carry on. But listen, this kid right here has got a great arm on him. He's going to be good for a long time for the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
Tigers going to have 2 receivers to the right. It's going to be Weston Cartledge and Corey Phillips. Massengale on the left. Studley, the tight end, on the right. That's a nice run setting up for the Tigers. First down and more by Jackson. I tell you what, this run game looks good.
Action Jackson, I'm telling you.
16-yard pickup by Jackson there.
Great job, Jordan. Like I said, he's looking good this year, holding that ball, tucking it, and doing what he do.
Well, I'll tell you what, the Tigers, You know, in high school football, if you can run the ball and keep the ball away from the dangerous team that you're playing like West Rusk, you're going to win a lot of games, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
Good game plan here. 3 wide receivers left, 1 to the right for Malakoff. Jones is going to look to the sideline now. Get the play, maybe call it in here. They're having a little bit of trouble here getting the right play, I think. They're going to have to speed it up, though. 14 on the play clock.
Russ got 1 deep safety in the back.
Jones now. Well, he's playing up, Marcus. They're playing up. It's not really. They're trying to stop the run. And Jackson just runs over a defender. Ooh. And I tell you what, it takes a host of Raiders to get him down.
Yeah.
That's another 4-yard pickup.
Initial contact by Jimmy Harper, the senior. Bet he got a headache.
Well, I tell you what, yeah, Harper, I'm sure his head does hurt. Yeah, Jackson is running as physical as I've ever seen him run, and I love to see this.
Yes, sir. He is definitely feeling himself.
Jason Tennyson now is going to split out as a receiver to the far right.
Ooh-wee. Might be a sweep. I mean,
you've got 3 wide receivers here, but now he's still in the backfield.
Right.
1 wide receiver left. He's going to go in motion. Watch a jet sweep here. It's going to be a little quick pass to Tennyson. Trying to get him in open field. He falls down.
He lost his feet, Joe.
He got to the 50 on that little pass there.
He didn't get touched, but he just lost his feet, Joe. He was in that end zone and then couldn't keep up with his feet. Well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he got caught up there in the pile, and he just kind of tripped up. If he would have got to the outside there, he probably could have went a long way on that play.
Oh, it's over.
We've got Phillips and Massengale as the wide receivers to the right. 2 backs in the backfield for Malakoff. Tight end lined up on the left side for Malakoff is Studley. There's the snap. It's going to be a play-action pass. Pass downfield to Studley is incomplete. And, you know, he's got to set his feet right there before he throws the ball. He kind of threw that one in an awkward position. Yeah. Set your feet and then throw that football, young man.
Like it's going to force him to punt right here, Joe.
Yeah, 4th down right there. And they went for a deep pass, which that was his second attempt now. His first incompletion. The Tigers will punt this ball away. It'll be Zach Studley punting it away.
Right now they don't got nobody deep, though. They playing for on. There you go. He's going back now.
Well, Marcus, when you say there he goes, you got to tell me who there goes where. That's
going
to be number 2 there, Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, all I can do is tell you, I can't see that number.
There is a spiraling punt fielded at the 8-yard line by Smith. Smith reverses his field, and he's going to be met by a host of tackles and Tigers at the 20-yard line. And 11, Parker Poteet down there, and doing the same thing his brother did on special teams last year, Cannon Poteet.
Yeah, he's not doing
making the tackle.
He's not doing it Poteetly either. That was a hard hit.
And you'd like to see that. You know, we talked on the way up here about the special teams play last year, the Tigers, and said that might have been the best special team play that Malakoff has ever had last year that we've seen while covering Tiger football. And going back to our playing years, but that team was it looks like the special teams is going to give it a good run this year too.
Yes, sir. Looking good.
So the Tigers on defense, running a 4-3 defense. Man in motion. Mata's going to throw one out to the right. Gave him a little bit too much leeway right there. Pass caught incomplete. Tackle made by Kalen Davis.
Yeah, Kalen Davis.
Sophomore. And you got a sophomore, Kalen Davis, out there playing. You got a young Tiger team out there, folks. So a 4-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 6 up and coming for West Rusk. West Rusk going trips to the left. 2 wide receivers to the right. Empty set backfield, Mata the quarterback. Mata, 3-step drop, throws over the middle, caught and complete. And it's going to be a 1st down to the 45.
Brought down by Corey Phillips, Joy.
And that was Will Jackson, the senior. A late penalty flag comes in. I think that was a little bit of coaching induced by the West Rusk sideline. They weren't going to throw a penalty on that, and they got on to the official, and he decided to throw the penalty. flag on the field, and it looks like it may be a late hit against the Tigers. Let's see. They're going to catch Poteet on that one, I believe, Marcus. Yeah, they're going to catch Poteet on that, and just a little bit late on that hit. And that was one of those that probably could have kept your flag in your pocket right there. There really wasn't a lot of contact even made, but wow, that's just one of those you just got to pull up on now. It's player safety. It's preached, it's taught, and you've got to err on the side of caution now if you're a defender. Mata still the quarterback, one back in the backfield, 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left. Man in motion, right to left. This is going to be a handoff. Nothing doing right there. Doc Renberg and company.
Mr. Doc say no
Jackson there for the Tigers. Not Jason, but Josh Garcia in there for Malakoff, number 17. 2 penalty markers on the field.
Let's see where this goes.
See what happens here. Some of the Tigers are clapping and pointing towards the direction of West Rusk, and West Rusk is backing back. Probably be a hold. Yeah, there was a holding on offensive lineman number 56, Chris Martinez, for West Rusk. And that backs West Rusk back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It'll bring up first down and 20. Zero our score as we're nearing the end of the first quarter here in New London, Texas. Fake the handoff. It's going to be a little slip screen to the right side. Got a lot of room.
Oh, my.
And he could be gone right there. A broken tackle, 1 man to beat. An arm tackle misses him, and he is going to score, and that is Jeremiah Smith down the right sideline. Little bubble screen play right there. Blocked well along that right side by those receivers for West Rusk. And there was a lot of arm tackling there done or attempted by Malakoff. And tell you what, Smith wasn't having it. So with 25.3 seconds left to go in the first quarter, West Rusk gets a big play right there. A 50-yard bubble screen pass from Mata to Smith. And Bailey Hughes will attempt the point after, wearing number 17. Snap, the hold is up. The kick is low, but it looks good, and it is good. And the Raiders go on top of the Tigers 7-0 here in the first quarter. And the Tigers will get the ball when we get back.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records and Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year.
All right, folks, we're back here live at Bruce Bradshaw Stadium in New London, Texas. And 50-yard completion from quarterback Andon Mata to Jeremiah Smith, the senior, gets West Rusk on the board finally after the Tigers held the initial drive to start the game against West Rusk on a 4-and-out down there by the goal line.
But, Joey, I'm a little sick, so bear with me. As I sing this same old song, the secondary needs to improve.
Well, first game here, they're going to improve. The big thing that, the emphasis should be made on is not to arm tackle.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that, and you want to turn that receiver. You don't want to let him run back to the inside. You want to run him towards that sideline. So, if anything, you want to keep your body between the receiver and the sideline to run him out of bounds and don't give him that room to run. There's a pooch kick. The Tigers are going to recover it or take it at the 22-yard line. A nice return all the way to the 38-yard line of the Tigers. And I believe that is going to be number 13, Kaylin Davis, for the Tigers on the return. So a nice return there of around 18 yards for Kaylin Davis and the Malakoff Tigers.
And I see Rusk respecting the Tiger speed also.
Well, it goes both ways. You have to respect both teams' individual speeds. We saw just now, you give any one of these young men a lane, a running lane, and they're going to go full speed at it. And in some cases here tonight, you might not be able to catch any one of these players on the field because they are so fast.
Yes, sir.
Tigers look like they're going to go with the run here again. It's going to be a handoff, and this time a good run by Tennyson.
There he is.
And Tennyson is going to gain 15 yards on that run.
There go the Bird.
It'll be first down and 10. The Tigers are in West Rusk territory.
Yes, sir.
But the Tigers will not get another playoff because that will be the end of the first quarter here from Bruce Bradshaw Stadium in New London, Texas, with the Rusk Raiders are on top by a score of 7-0, folks. When we come back, we'll start the second quarter.
This quarter of Tiger Football is brought to you in parts by Cat's Boutique in Malakoff, Texas. Located at 111 South Terry Street in Suite B. Cat's phone number is 903-910-9802. Follow Cat's on Facebook. Cat specializes in embroidery, vinyl, sublimation, cheer bows, and boutique clothing.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hardworking realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906 or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com.
All right, folks, we are back live from Bruce Bradshaw Field in New London, Texas. The Malakoff Tigers and the West Rusk Raiders are in a good one here in the first half. 7-0 after a 50-yard touchdown from quarterback Andon Mata to Jeremiah Smith on just a bubble screen on the right side a while ago, Marcus, and he sprints in after some pretty bad tackling along the sidelines.
Right.
But, hey, it's first game of the season.
Exactly.
These kids will learn, and they're pretty young out there too. So the Tigers had the ball first down and 10 inside the 50-yard line at the Rusk 48-yard line. This is going to be another handoff. Tennyson looking to bounce it outside, and he will. Tennyson will get 3 yards on the run to the 45-yard line. So Tennyson gets something out of nothing right there.
Yes, sir. Brought down by Noah Murphy, the junior.
I like what Tennyson did right there.
Yes,
he
sir.
recognized that hole that he was supposed to run in, probably that 3 hole on the left side, was closed up. He bounced it out, had the vision to go around to the right side and pick up positive yards there. So good job by the sophomore running back.
And this year, Joe, I seen some of what Tennyson have done. He's finger, stiff arm. He didn't do that last year.
Tigers have 2 wide receivers left, 2 backs in the backfield. Jones is a quarterback, pistol formation. It's going to be another handoff. Here comes Tennyson. Tennyson cuts up the middle, has first down yardage and more, across the 35 down to the 32-yard line. Great run by Tennyson.
He's feeling himself.
12-yard pickup on the run by Tennyson.
Yes, sir.
And both of these backs, they get stronger the more they have the ball in their hands. As any good back would do, you got to keep feeding them.
Feed me Seymour till I don't want no more.
Third play of this drive now for the Tigers as they're trying to get on the scoreboard here early in the second quarter after giving up a 50-yard touchdown completion in the first quarter from Andon Mata to Jeremiah Smith. The Tigers driving here, first and 10, ball spotted on the West Rusk 33-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield, pistol formation. Met at the line is Jackson, and a great defensive stop there made by number 5, Jimmy Harper.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Harper's one of those kids I mentioned earlier. He's a senior for West Rusk, and he plays a little bit of linebacker, a little bit of hybrid safety. He's going to play a lot of everything, but he moves around a lot for West Rusk. Right now, he is the right outside linebacker, or middle linebacker. Let's see.
Well, he kind of read that play, Joy, because it was kind of mixed up in the backfield. Tennessee didn't know which way to go.
Well, yeah, he shot the hole with loss of 2 on the play there. So second down, pistol formation again. Hand off to Tennyson. Tennyson cannot get free. And, he is bent back, and that didn't look good right there.
I was hoping he didn't get his
I'll tell you what,
leg
the offensive line, they didn't get a good block on that right side at all, Marcus.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up third down for the Tigers.
He brought by 9, Alexander Mason. I can't see now.
So the Tigers now will go to an empty back formation. 3 wide receivers left, 2 to the right, and a quarterback. The coach from West Rusk is going to call a timeout right here.
He seen something he didn't like.
Yeah, he definitely didn't like that at all. So we'll take a timeout while they're taking a timeout on the field. 7-0, West Rusk in the lead on this one.
King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing.
All right, folks, we are back live here, Bruce Bradshaw Stadium in New London, Texas.
Yes, sir.
West Rusk on top of the Tigers by a score of 7-0. If you're just joining us, Tigers will have the ball. It's going to be third down and 13 yards to go. Ball will be spotted at the West Rusk 36-yard line. Jones is a quarterback. Empty set backfield, 3 wide to the left, 2 to the right for Malakoff. So the Tigers now going to go against a little zone here as they're dropping back in the zone for West Rusk. Ought to get something pretty much over the middle here. And there's Austin Massingale. Massingale makes a great catch down to the 28-yard line.
Hey, Joy, what do you do here? You got to go for it here.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think you're too far out for a field goal right here, so I think you do go for it. I think you play in that zone. You just run your receiver and just have him set down in that zone just like you just did a while ago. I mean, if you really wanted to, if you want to take a gamble, I'd run Jackson right up the middle.
Exactly.
But, hey, I'm not the coach. Not at all, my friend.
Well, they got Tennyson in the back right now as the ace back, so we'll see what he would do. Maybe they will fake it to Tennyson and have somebody wide open in the middle.
Tennyson in the backfield for the Tigers. Quarterback Jones, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. It's going to be an option to the right.
Oh.
Jones is going to keep, and Jones fakes the pitch and heads upfield for the first down for the Tigers. That is a great run there by Jones. They was not expecting that.
Yes, sir. I wasn't either. I thought he was going to pitch that.
That's a 13-yard pickup by Mike Jones for the Malakoff Tigers.
Who?
And what a great run there. And
yes,
they
sir.
kept that pitch option relationship. I tell you what, Jones faked out a defender around the 24-yard line. He looked to Tennyson as he was going to pitch, and just as you would do in basketball, make that move, faked it, and then headed upfield. Great run that time.
Yes, sir.
First down and 10 for the Tigers. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. This is going to be a handoff. Tennyson eludes one defender and cannot get away from the next, and a whole host of Raiders were there.
Yes, sir. And, Joe, they know Tennyson was the one to stop, so they're very excited. They're very excited when they stop him.
Marcus, they're keying on Tennyson. They've got a former coach at Malakoff that knows Tennyson. He watched the game, so they know that Tennyson's going to be an integral part of this offense. But what they didn't expect on is Damian Jackson coming out running like the next Earl Campbell.
They tricked him. Got him.
Second down and 10 for the Tigers. West Rusk playing a one deep safety, but he's not deep. He's playing up for the run. This is going to be a handoff to Jackson, and Jackson again bulls his way across the 15 down to about the 14-yard line.
Running with power, as I say.
Only about a 2 or 3 yard gain right there for Damian Jackson. Tigers are on their 9th play of this drive right now. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Maybe you run something to the wide side of the field here like you did a while ago.
Exactly.
Or, right here, Marcus, this is 4-down territory. I want to say this is 4-down territory, I think. You're on the road. You're playing number 5. You're number 7. You want to try to get as much as you can. There's going to be another timeout on the field, and I didn't see who called this one.
I saw West Rusk coach come out there, but let's see. It was Tigers.
Yeah, Malakoff calls their second timeout of the first half here. So the Tigers have burnt 2 timeouts here. This is a good place to have a timeout called at. And again, what you're doing as a Tiger offense right here, you want to keep the West Rusk offense off the field as long as possible.
Yes.
As we've seen, they are a dangerous team, especially with Mata throwing the football. And you want to keep that dangerous, explosive team off the field. So far, the Tigers doing a really good job at playing defense and playing offense right now. There's some things they can clean up on, sure.
Yes.
It's the first game, though. You're going to learn as you go, especially with a young group of kids. They're going to learn. Those arm tackles they missed tonight, they won't miss those next week. They can't afford to. And going on, they won't. They'll learn.
Yeah. They get, like you say, Tigers get better and better as they go on.
So it's going to be 3rd down, up and coming for the Tigers. 7:04 left to play in this first half. And, man, I tell you what, the second quarter just seemed like it started, and it's already shot by here. Mm-hmm. So Tennyson and Jackson in the backfield. And I tell you what, that West Rusk Raider band is loud. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Massengale has one-on-one coverage down to the left of your screen, folks. Jones calls a play in a 12 backfield. It's going to be a handoff, and there goes Jackson around the right side.
Woo!
And that's going to bring up 4th down and 2 yards to go.
Right now. But Jackson respects all but fear none, Joy. He gets in there.
Well, I tell you what, feed him because he is showing right now that he wants that football, and he is running hard, and that's really good to see from him.
Hey, sweat plus sacrifice means success,
well, I tell you what,
and that's what he's doing.
They moved the ball back where it was originally spotted, and they put it on the 19. I'm not sure. It's going to be 4th down and short here for Malakoff. Jones again now at quarterback. They're going to run that option to the right. Jones is going to keep, and Jones is not going to get there. West Rusk stands and holds the Tigers right there. And I think West Rusk knew what was coming right there.
But I would have ran to the far side. There's not enough room over there for Tennyson.
Well, and sometimes you're trying to catch a team off guard by running to that shallow side of the field as well, But if you want to get Tennyson, with the speed of Tennyson, to race somebody to that corner, that wide side is a good idea to use because you can utilize his speed going to the left side there.
Yeah.
Now the Tigers turn the ball over on downs.
Great stop by Harper. Harper's been all over the field.
That was an 11-play drive with no points scored. Let's see if the Tiger defense can come out here and do something here to maybe create a turnover. This is a really big game for West Rusk. It's a big game for Malakoff, but not so big for Malakoff as it is for West Rusk. Pass downfield, almost picked off. He threw that one up in the air for his wide receiver to run under. And Smith was trying to use his speed to run under the pass of Mata, but he's just not that fast. He's not Tyreek Hill, folks.
At all, huh? Oh, my.
Looked like a little two at a Tyreek there, but just a little bit overthrown there.
Yes, sir. But he threw it, though.
3 wide receivers to the right now, 2 to the left, empty set backfield for West Rusk. And they like to throw right here. Mata looks right, throws right, has a man almost picked off by Zach Studley.
Zach Studley almost had that one, Joy.
And if Studley didn't have it, Chauncey Hogg was closing in. He almost had it on the deflection.
Wow.
And oh, my.
Here we go.
So now 3rd down, the Tigers have West Rusk pinned in their backfield. And I think West Rusk now has learned that they're a little bit timid to run against the Tigers. They're going to try to come out and throw the football because they think they can.
They can't run. They can't run against Tigers. I know that for a fact.
The Tigers right here West Rusk will have 3 wide receivers again, to the right, to the left, and a timeout this time is going to be charged to West Rusk. With 6:06 left to play, it's West Rusk 7, Malakoff 0. It'll be 3rd down and 10 when we return.
Looking for a new driveway? Rock or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A-plus Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving and Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brendan wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials.
All right, folks, welcome back to Bruce Bradshaw Stadium in New London, Texas for tonight's broadcast and the first telecast of the season for the Malakoff Tigers, the number 7 ranked Malakoff Tigers in Class 3A Division 1 against the number 5 ranked West Rusk Raiders in Division 2 Class 3A.
Yes, sir.
Now, that's a mouthful.
I'm telling you.
Empty set backfield, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for Rusk. Going to be a quarterback draw, and Mata can run, and Mata is not going to get the first down. He's going to be 2 yards shy of the first down and picks up 8.
Brought down by Parker Poteet.
And that was a well-designed set-up run right there by the coaching staff for Mata. What they did is spread the Tigers out and hope that they could get Mata loose with his speed right up the middle. Just a quarterback draw all the way there.
But I like how Poteet tackled, Joe. He wrapped up. That's when you bring him down.
And that's what you have to do. It doesn't matter how big the running back or the quarterback is. If you hit those legs and wrap up, they're going to go down.
And you got to be cautious right here, Joe. These guys got 4th and inches.
Well, Mata set up in punt formation here, but that doesn't mean that they're going to punt. They may try to draw the Tigers off sides here. But Mata will punt the ball. It's going to be a high, short kick. And Hogg lets it go, and it takes a favorable West Rusk roll. I think you got to get under that ball right there and make the catch.
Got to go and get it.
You just gave up about 13 yards of field position right there, Marcus.
Yeah, ball on the 37. What a yellow's at, Joey?
Yep, and that ball is on the 37-yard line. You'll see a yellow yard marker, and on the hashes, too, that yellow represents the 1937 school explosion here in New London, Texas. Walter Cronkite's first big story of his career. Can you believe that?
Okay, man, it's awesome.
Some of them out there may not even know who Walter Cronkite is, but we sure do.
Yes, sir.
And a gentleman was telling us that from the Henderson radio station earlier. I didn't even know that.
I know.
I knew who Walter Cronkite was, but the history of it he was telling us was just remarkable. Have a museum here, too, Marcus.
Exactly.
And something we didn't get to visit, but maybe we'll come back one day and visit again.
Open from 10 to 4. They eat lunch at 11.
Yep, don't get caught at 12.
Don't get caught at 12, he said.
2 wide receivers to the right for the Tigers. H-back moving in motion from left to right. Jones, the quarterback. Jones fakes the handoff. 3-step drop. Throws one downfield. Has a man open. Woo! And, he was there and just overthrown. Austin Massengale had at least 4 steps on the defender right there, Marcus.
Yes, sir, Joy. That was awesome there.
And that's one of those that if you get that ball on the money right there, it is 6 because Austin Massengale will catch that football.
He put the speed on it. He toasted that guy, Joe.
That was Wesley Griffin in coverage for West Rusk.
Yes, sir.
Griffin had, I tell you what, he had no answer for the speed of Austin. Matter of fact, I think it shocked him.
Oh, yeah, shocked him. I bet you like, ooh, I'm glad he overthrew that ball.
Well, Jones showing he can chunk it.
Oh, man, flat-footed.
He can throw it. Man in motion for Malakoff. It's going to be a jet sweep around the left side. And it's Corey Phillips. Corey Phillips has the first down across the midfield stripe down to the 49-yard line. What a nice run that time by Corey Phillips.
Touchdown saving tackle by Ty Harper, Joy, because he was gone.
And because that ball was given to him in front, that's counted as a pass,
yes,
my
sir.
friend.
I'm with you. And did you see the speed on Phillips?
Looks like West Rusk bringing pressure off the left side. A great play call right there up the middle with a handoff.
Yeah, initial hit by Jimmy Harper once again.
So a 4-yard pickup on that run by Damian Jackson for Malakoff. And he just keeps piling up on his total for the night.
Yeah. And Jackson is still running hard, Joy, and protecting that ball. I love a running back that protects that ball. No fumbles, baby.
Well, you got to protect the football if you're going to be a running back, that's for sure. But what he's doing after he gets the ball is very impressive right now. Now, I tell you what, the Tigers noticed that rush coming off the edges a while ago and called that inside handoff, and that's where they picked up the yardage at. Another inside handoff to Jackson. Jackson breaks out. He's to a 35-30. Down to the 25, still on his feet, looking like Earl Campbell.
Ooh-wee. Brought down by Tate Winnings. Wow.
That's at least a 28-yard pickup right there for Jackson and a Tiger first down.
Give shout out to Action Jackson, boy. He doing his thing tonight.
And I tell you right now, keep feeding Mr. Jackson
That's
there.
Right. Feed him. He hungry.
He's going to come over for a break right now. He was breaking. Speaking of breaks, he broke about 4 tackles along the way to that left sideline.
Yeah, speaking of wrapping up, they better wrap up too.
And we're just talking about wrapping up. I bet these guys are going to try to tackle him down low. You can't wrap a big back up.
I'm trying to tell you.
Pistol formation. Tennyson in the backfield is a long back. This is going to be a handoff to Tennyson. Tennyson quickly wrapped up, but using his legs to keep him driving forward.
Okay.
And that's a nice pickup for Tennyson of 6 yards.
Tennyson trying to fall forward this time, George.
Tennyson's not a big back, but I'm going to tell you what I loved about that run. He used his legs, kept his legs chopping and moving forward there on that run, and that's what you want your high school running back to do right there. You don't get dead-legged. You keep those feet moving.
And George,
Great job.
Yeah, my brother Clyde taught me that, man. I started getting better about keep them legs chopping.
3 wide receivers on the right, 1 back in the backfield is Tennyson. Jones, the quarterback. 1 tight end to the left, and that's Zach Studley, the tight end. Jones calling out the play. Tennyson to the right side of Jones. Jones is going to hand it off to Tennyson. Nothing doing right there. That was a total collapse.
And right now, George, they shadowing Tennyson when he's out there.
Yeah,
I just saw that just now.
Yeah, you had Fernando Contreras right there. Right. He was really beat off there, that right tackle. I mean, it was more or less a lookout block there. And you've got to get a helmet. You've got to get your hands. You've got to give something for your running back to get some positive yards with in that case. He's been doing fine all night, though, but that time right there just kind of broke down. And maybe he's tired, too. I'm sure he is. Tigers in pistol formation, man in motion, left to right. It's going to be a pass. He should have got rid of it right there. He's going to have to throw it out of bounds right here.
Oh, my.
Pass downfield is incomplete. In that situation right there, you had the receiver to set down in that zone around the 10-yard line. You had to get rid of it right there, and that's something that he'll learn as he grows and matures in this offense and learns how to read these defenses because they were in a zone coverage right there.
Right.
So 1:33 left to play here in the first half.
Ooh.
What do you do here if you're Malakoff? You get the ball back to start the second half, correct?
Correct.
That's right. So right now it's 4th down. It looks like they're going to keep the offensive unit on the field here for Malakoff.
You got to go for it and depend on your defense, because your defense is doing an outstanding job and you get the ball second half. So, hey, go for it. Let's take it in the end zone.
And the Tigers going to burn their last time out of the first half with 1:33 left to play. It's West Rusk, number 5, West Rusk 7, number 7, Malakoff 0. Folks, we'll be right back. You listen to Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports.
No shade.
CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
All right, folks, we're back here live from Bruce Bradshaw Field in New London, Texas. The Malakoff Tigers trail with 1:33 left to go in the first quarter by a score of 7-0.
Yes,
as they return to the field of play, it's going to be fourth down for the Tigers, and we're going to call it around 6 yards to go. The Tigers need to get to what appears to be the 8-yard line for a first down. And we talked about this before the timeout was called. It's fourth down. I think you got to go for it right here and at least try to score because you get the ball back in the second quarter. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Joe, we got Chauncey Hogg in the backfield. Let's see what this is going to be.
It's going to be a pass is what it's going to be. Jones back to pass, fires across the middle, caught and complete, first and goal Tigers.
That's what I'm
and
talking
that's
about.
the sure-handed Austin Massengale right there. What a beautiful pass right there.
That's straight fire, no shade. What an arm by Jackson. Jackson threw it right between the defender, Joe. Right enough for he can
Jones,
catch it.
Marcus.
I mean,
that
Jones.
was Jones.
Jones, baby.
Mike Jones with a great pass
Yes,
right
sir.
there. Had time in the pocket, and when he's got that time and he has the presence and the vision, he hits him right there underneath.
In the money.
This is going to be a handoff to Jackson. Jackson has a hole, running tough up top.
Yes,
through the goal line he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Easy money.
Jackson with a 9-yard touchdown run for your Malakoff Tigers, and the number 7 ranked Malakoff Tigers are now on the board, folks.
Yes, sir.
They trail by 1, 7-6, with the extra point attempt up and coming. Gonzalez will come out to attempt the extra point for the Tigers out of the hold of Mike Jones.
Who?
There's a hold. The snap is good. The kick is up. Plenty of leg, and it is good. And with 59 seconds left to play in this first half, it's all knotted up in our game of the week. Number 5 versus number 7, Malakoff and West Rusk. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the last 59 seconds of this half.
Ooh-wee.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
At Grant's Roofing and Construction.
All right, folks, as we return to Bruce Bradshaw Field in New London, Texas,
Yes,
the
sir.
Tigers will tee it off from their own 40-yard line. And that is Juan Gonzalez that will handle the kicking chores tonight for the Malakoff Tigers. The Tigers started this thing on defense in the first half, and they will get the ball back to start the second half, I do believe here.
Yes, sir.
So Contreras will probably just do a little pooch kick up in the air, and he does. And this will be fair caught. And it's fumbled on the fair catch. There was an inadvertent whistle blew, and that will blow the play dead right there. A whistle blew right there inadvertently, and that kills the entire play right there. That ball was a loose ball, and someone blew an inadvertent whistle.
And who was the whistleblower?
Not really sure.
Ooh-wee.
I'm sure they'll talk about it at half, but West Rusk has the football, first down and 10
Yes, sir.
from their own 28-yard line.
That was the spot that the referee thought he was going to catch it, Joe. But
Yeah, you can't anticipate. You have to wait
Yes,
until
sir.
that catch is made and then blow the whistle. That can happen.
Yes, sir.
In essence, what happened is, and they're going to explain it to the head coach, the inadvertent whistle was blown. It killed the play.
One thing I like about these Tigers, Joe, they practice.
Hold up. What's going on out here now?
Kick over, look like.
Whoa, we need an explanation for this, so let's see. Hold on. Okay, so they're saying re-kick here on an inadvertent whistle, but I don't agree with that because
it's dead.
that's not. I don't believe that's in the rule. If you have an inadvertent whistle, the play stops right at the spot where that inadvertent whistle was blown at.
Wow.
Because that ball would have been still live. Now you give the opportunity to them for them to run another kickback. That whistle, an inadvertent whistle, kills the play dead right then and there. There's no redo. That is not right.
And it might, once the team make a touchdown, that hurts the.
Well, Marcus, that don't even matter right now. The
Wow.
inadvertent whistle that was made is not a re-kick. There's not a re-kick because of an inadvertent whistle.
The
ball is dead at the spot of the ball where it hits the ground.
Let's see if they fix this. Wow. The Malakoff fans are.
They're the fans over there.
They're letting them know. Yes, sir. They letting them know.
Yeah, I mean, not sure where that whistle came from, but that's one of the first things they tell you is do not blow that whistle inadvertently. And as I said, West Rusk will take over possession right here. There is no re-kick at all allowed on an inadvertent whistle. It just kills the play right there.
That's all I'm doing. I'm with you when you're right and wrong.
Well, I'm sorry I got so passionate about it, my friend, but I know the rules.
That's right. You know the rules, baby. Take them to school. Take them to school, boy.
Now, Mata has the football for the West Rusk Raiders here. 2 wide receivers to the left. He's going to throw a quick out to the left, and the Tigers are going to have to get on him. And a good job at stringing him out of bounds, but that's going to stop the clock with 54.2 seconds left. I tell you, that's what you don't want to do in a high school football game is have an inadvertent whistle because you get everybody in the stadium on you.
Exactly, and that's what they're doing, too.
Well, they're still heckling over there for the Malakoff side.
I heard them, man. I hate to be over there.
2nd down and 1 now for West Rusk. They're going to go the air again. Pass is up in the air, hanging up in that air. I mean, the play's got to be stopped right there.
Yes, sir.
Now you have to blow the whistle. There's a first down at the 42-yard line.
Yeah.
So, Marcus, you know, we've played a lot of football. We played on the defensive side of things. You think they're giving up too much cushion right here? 45 seconds left here, and there's a little bit of cushion being given to these wide receivers. Right. As fast as they are and as elusive they are, don't you play them? You think you might play them, Tyler, or what do you do?
You play them up,
There's
Joe.
a reception right there, and he goes out of bounds at the midfield strike.
Yeah, Joe, you can't let them open because these guys got super speed, like you said, and they bust loose anytime. Play up on these guys and try to, play good defense on them.
That was Keyshawn Lewis on that reception, Marcus.
Yes.
So Keyshawn Lewis with the reception, an 8-yard pickup on the play for West Rusk.
2 consecutive passes caught
he
by
got
Keyshawn.
out of – Marcus, hold on just a minute. The player got out of bounds. They let the clock run. And by rule, it's supposed to stop. And the official wound his – I don't know what's going on.
Oh, man.
Mata rolls out to his right, looks downfield, has a man open, throws downfield, incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Boy, I tell you.
Great coverage by Corey.
And, that's what happens when you have an inadvertent whistle. That really throws the mindset of your whole crew off right there when you do that.
It did.
Because then he's rolling his arm to start the wind of the clock, and the ball's out of bounds. You're not supposed to do that. It's a dead ball until the next snap. So.
And it was visual that he ran out of bounds. Caught it and ran out of bounds.
There was a lot of visual things going on that last play. Matter of fact, the last 2 or 3 plays by Fred.
Wow.
3rd down and 2 up and coming here. I'm glad I'm getting in the football spirit now. I didn't think I was going to have it in me, but I'm slowly getting there. There's a pass out to the sideline, and there he is, Marcus. You can't let it go. The ball is stripped. It's still loose, recovered by West Rusk, and the Tigers almost jumped on that ball.
Almost got it.
13.6 seconds left. So what happened there was the fumble. He had the first down, then fumbles the ball back, and this is going to be, I believe, 4th down up and coming now for West Rusk. So the last timeout taken by West Rusk with 13.6 seconds left. This is a time here, Marcus, that you might want to go ahead and play back, play off, play deep. You got to go to maybe a prevent right here, if you will, on defense to stop them from going to the end zone. Now with no timeouts here, and they've got 2.5, 3 yards to go for a first down, you could throw something like an out pattern right here, stop the clock. it gives you one more chance to throw something over the middle, get up and clock the ball, because in high school football, after you make a first down, the clock does stop until the ball is set, and the official rolls that arm, and then it starts back. So they do have time to clock, to throw one quick to the outside, throw one to the middle, and then clock it and maybe get a chance to run their field goal unit onto the field of play and maybe try to kick a 30, 40-yard field goal.
Well, Joe, I want to say great defense from Chauncey Hogg and Corey Phillips for causing that strip.
Yeah,
good.
hey, believe me, I believe that was both of them had their hand in there, but I seen Chauncey Hogg's hand go in a downward motion to knock that ball out. It's what I saw from my perspective.
Boss Hogg.
So it's a great play. 2 wide receivers to the left, 2 to the right for Mata. And they're just going to hand this ball off and go into the locker room. That is a first down, though, so it will stop the clock with 8 seconds. Let's see what
I don't know, Joey. I don't know if it's a first down. It's Tiger ball. But
well, the first down marker shows the 48-yard line to be a first down. But I believe where are they going to spot him at? They're going to spot him at the 49, so they do stop him on downs. My!
They stopped him, baby.
Oh my goodness! So this gives Malakoff a chance now to throw one deep or throw one over the middle. You don't have a timeout here, so you can't throw one in the middle and then call timeout. What you can do is throw something quick. Maybe down to the 30-yard line, get down to about 2 seconds on an out route, and then maybe bring on your field goal kicker. We know that Juan Gonzalez can kick from about 45 yards out. So, man, I'm telling you,
got to go
cutting
for
it close there.
You can't sit down on this right here. Go for
Here's the thing. Mike Jones has a great arm. You've got 2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Maybe go for the gusto, but you got West Rusk playing off here. There's a pass out to the sideline, caught and complete by Massengale with 2.4 seconds left.
Woo-wee.
And the ball's going to be spotted at the 37-yard line. He won't get the first down there, but I thought where he caught it at was the 40.
Whew. Well, Joe, right here, the defense needs to just play back into the end zone and try to make a stop.
They are here. I mean, there's nothing you can do. And, if you're Malakoff right here, too, I know you maybe want to score some points before the half. There's only 2.4 seconds left here. Maybe just do a simple knee down, just take a knee, or you don't even want to run the ball, because what if there's a fumble and the defense picks it up and runs it back for a score right before the half ends, There's a lot of things you might not want to do, but they're going to go for it. They're gutsy here. And he's one down the right side. Malakoff player has a chance, and he has to turn to be the defender there and knock it down, Marcus.
That was a good one. That was good.
And that was Austin Massengale right there. He had 2 steps on the defenders right there, Marcus, but then the ball was a little underthrown, so he had to turn around and play defender on that, and then he knocked it down. So, folks, after an exciting first half of football here at Bruce Bradshaw Field, it's the number 7 Malakoff Tigers 7 and number 5 West Rusk Raiders 7. Don't go away. We have a lot of second-half action coming up, and I'll have some halftime stats coming up for you in just a bit.
Yes, sir.
But we're going to go to commercial break. You'll hear some great commercials from some of our sponsors. And, folks, you're listening to Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports.
It's in the game.
Extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our number 1 priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist, Grants Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repair. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906 or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com.
Thank you for your kind attention, ladies and gentlemen. Band directors for the Terror Band are Scott Patricia and Tristan Zorn.
King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. Looking for a new driveway, rock, or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving and Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brandon wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials. CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservation reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year. At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our number one priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repair. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hardworking realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906 or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com. King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. Looking for a new driveway, rock, or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. A Lone Star Paving and Materials.
Jennifer Diaz and sophomore J.F. Foster. The sponsor for the Majorettes is Rebecca Lally. Drews and Jerry as the Majorettes perform an exciting routine to the 1960s hit, Brown Eyed Girl. the same sharp and crisp, precision marching style performed by armed forces. The band is led on the field by drum majors Natalia Mata and Jacob Moe. Tonight's performance includes Military Fanfare by Timothy Ray and Freedom City March by Carl L. King.
CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year. At Grant's Roofing and Construction, we work extremely hard to deliver the highest level of customer service. It's in fact our number one priority. Our ability to provide you with a roofing specialist in a prompt and professional manner is what makes our company stand out from the crowd. Some of our services include construction, residential roofing, energy efficient commercial roofing, free estimates by our claims specialist. Grant's Roofing and Construction, your one-call roofing and construction partner. You can reach them at 903-804-5546. That's 903-805-5546.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repair. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m. and on Wednesdays we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906 or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com. King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. Looking for a new driveway, rock, or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brendan wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials. CASA of Trinity Valley needs you. At CASA of Trinity Valley, they provide independent, highly trained volunteer advocates for children in the custody of the Texas Department of Family Services for Henderson, Anderson, and Cherokee counties. There are many ways for you to assist a child, and through CASA of Trinity Valley, they will provide you with all the professional training you need to be a court-appointed volunteer advocate. So get involved in the game today by joining CASA or contributing to assist the lives of children. CASA in Henderson County is located at 1104 East Tyler Street in Athens, Texas. The phone number in Athens is 903-675-7070, or you can visit CASA at www.casaoftv.org. Volunteer your time and donate today. It's for the kids. Special thanks to Keith Loper.
Are you looking for that perfect beach getaway? Well, beat the Galveston tourist crowds and head down to Bolivar Peninsula to your secluded beach retreat when you book this 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom vacation rental home on stilts. Nicknamed the Easy Street Beach House, this bright green hideaway will put you in a state of ease with the roar of the Gulf waves just steps away from your back door, and also an ocean-facing deck. Spend your days soaking up the sun and boogie boarding. When the night falls, roast s'mores over the fire pit. Endless memories await at this Texas retreat. You can make your reservations now by going to evolvevacationrental.com. Don't delay. Book today for your getaway. The Malakoff Tiger Sports Network would like to thank Parker and Carson Street for being a proud sponsor of the Malakoff Tigers and the Trinity Valley Sports webcast this sports year.
It's football season in Texas, and everyone loves a cold adult beverage. Don't be the one that gets arrested for a DWI, or even worse, cause an accident due to irresponsible drinking. If you consume alcoholic beverages, be a responsible drinker and have a designated driver. It could save not only your life, but someone else's as well. It's simple. Drink and drive and go to jail. Don't drink and drive. This message has been brought to you by Athens and Turner Record Companies. Turner Records in Malakoff and Athens Record of Athens wish the Malakoff Tigers and Lady Tigers a successful sports year.
All right, folks, welcome back to tonight's broadcast between the Malakoff Tigers and the West Rusk Raiders. And we got a little bit of time left before the teams both come out onto the field to play, which they're already out there, but until they start the third quarter action. Some district scores along the way I pass along to everyone. District 8 scores. Mahia Black Cats 7, Waco Connolly 56. It's the Rusk Eagles 28, Fairfield 3. Groesbeck Goats 34, Caldwell Hornets 0, and the Rockdale Tigers 17 over the Teague Lions 7. And here Malakoff 7, West Rusk 7. So there's your District 8 3A Division I scores right there for you. And we have some first half stats to pass along. And we'll start out with rushing, Marcus. I tell you what, Damian Jackson probably had the best half of football I've seen him play in his high school career so far. He had 10 rushing attempts for 91 total yards and 1 touchdown. Now, those are unofficial stats, folks, but I was pretty spot on with that, I think. Yeah. But unofficial as it may be, 10 for 91, 1 touchdown. You had Jason Tennyson, 6 rushes for 36 yards. And then you had Mike Jones with a 1 rush for 13 yards. And so Mike Jones starting his first football game. Mm-hmm. Mike Jones is a freshman.
Right.
He's starting at the varsity level, 3A Division I. For a freshman just starting out, I think he is doing an incredible job.
Most definitely.
Very, very nice job handling the pressure, throwing the ball. He's a freshman. So he's going to get better and better and better.
Yes, sir.
So I think he's handled it well so far. I think he's answered the questions in the call that he is going to be the future quarterback for the Tigers.
Yes.
So he'll be there for the next 4 years or 3 years after this one.
Yes, sir.
So he's going to do nothing but get better and grow. And we saw this quarterback from West Rusk not too long ago be a young sophomore quarterback, and we've watched him mature and grow. So it's a pleasure seeing these kids do what they do. It really is. Passing, I've got him down unofficially again, 5 for 9 and 45 yards in the air, which freshman quarterback, you come in, you want him to manage the game.
Right.
You don't want to have to ask your freshman quarterback to go out and win the football game in the air if you don't have to, especially just starting his first varsity football game tonight under the big lights. Say what you want to say, but scrimmages are a lot different than when these lights turn on at night. And that first game comes, and then you're playing the number 5 team in the state of Texas in Division II, Class 3A.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. This is a good game tonight.
It's great, Joy.
It's a good game tonight. This is a measuring stick right here tonight for these Malakoff Tigers as they come on the field to play it right on cue.
Right on time, baby.
And we'll start the second half of play. But I'm going to tell you something. You know, Division I, Division II, just an enrollment deal. That's all that is.
Yes.
You know, these are two good, well-coached ball clubs going at each other on a Friday night to start football season, and, man, we love it. And I believe he's a sophomore this year,
Yeah,
Mike
sophomore.
Jones, sophomore. He was a freshman last year. He's a sophomore this year. So, yeah,
I see him come from middle school. Yeah, I see him come from middle school. It's like I just seen him last year, and they go on up. But
well, I'm
he's
going to blame that on you, Marcus.
Yeah, that's me. That's
you
my
said,
bad.
Yeah, Marcus.
That's my bad.
So, anyway, I could have read right here probably, too, that he's a sophomore, that I didn't read he was a sophomore. So, a lot of sophomores playing tonight anyway. Parker Poteet, another one. Kalen Davis, Mike Jones, Jason Tennyson. You've got Michael Elliott also. You know, these are guys that, you know, in all rights in bigger schools probably would be playing JV football.
Yes, sir.
And sometimes here at Malakoff would be playing JV football. But when you have talent, you have talent. Coaches recognize that. They move you up. And just like Tennyson last year got moved up as a freshman and handled that really well. I would like to see him get outside a little bit more here in the second half.
Yeah.
Malakoff's going to get the ball to start the second half here.
Here we go.
And I'm anxious to see how this plays out. I'd like to see feed Jackson right here in the second half because he's got the hot hand, it looks like, and maybe Tennyson could get that way as well. This is going to be a end-over-end long kick. It'll be fielded at the 9-yard line. Return to the 25 where he is upended, and that is number 13, Kalen Davis, on the return. And Davis is kind of a long, lanky individual there, Marcus, and he looks pretty good with the ball in his hands. So that's another young man there that, you know, you'll be able to count on. Kalen is a sophomore as well. So a lot of youth out here on Friday night.
Remember last year, sophomores took over, and this might be this year too.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Tigers going to have the ball first down and 10 from their own 28-yard line, going from our right to your left on your big screen TV, which we hope you're watching it on tonight. Pistol formation, man in motion, left to right. There's the handoff, and the Tigers start out with a run. Great play call right there. Down to the 31 goes Damian Jackson.
Brought down by Clayton Keith, the senior.
So we'll give him 4 yards on that carry right there, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
Second down and 6 coming up. It may be a long 6, Marcus. It may be 6.5, but
I'm telling you.
For statistical purpose in my eyes, we'll say it's 6.
Okay.
But I think it's really 7. Who's counting, right?
No, nobody's counting.
Just get to the first down, Marcus. That's all we care about. Jones, the quarterback. 3 wide receivers right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. A man in motion, Corey Phillips. He stops. Then there's the handoff to Tennyson. Tennyson across the 35 down to the 36-yard line. He goes for the Tigers.
I like how he hit that hole hard, Joey.
And that's what you want to see from the young running back right there. There is a gain of 5 yards for Tennyson.
Let's do it.
And it's going to be second down, and we're going to call it 3 yards to go this time for the Malakoff Tigers. What do you do right here? I'll tell you what I'd like to see. I'd like to see a dose of Jackson right up the middle again.
That's what I'm going to say. Action Jackson.
Ground and pound, right, my friend?
Yes, sir.
And now here comes West Rusk. They're trying to play to stop the run, and Jones is going to call his own number.
Woo,
man, I tell you, too much extracurricular there going on, and that's going to be against West Rusk.
Yes, sir. He got a little bit too anxious on that one.
Yeah, that was big number 75, and he's going to come off the field as he should on that. I don't even have 75 listed here. Excuse me, that's 79. That's Cason Reed. Yeah. So he committed that infraction. That is going to be a dead ball personal foul against the defense. That should be a 15-yard penalty.
And that hurt.
Well, it depends on who you're talking to.
It didn't hurt for us. It hurt for them.
It might have hurt West Rusk, but it didn't hurt the Malakoff fans.
That's what I'm talking about, though. I'm very impressed by Jackson, Joe. He's showing me something different this year.
Well, and not only Jackson, but I got to give a shout-out to that offensive line, too, because you know as well as I do, they can't do it by themselves. So that offensive line is coming out, and they're paying dividends as well. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
Well, they said it was on both teams there.
I think Malakoff just tried to get him off our quarterback. when he did all the little extracurricular things, you know.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm not down there, so I really can't make it a call one way or the other. What I saw was the infraction against West Rusk, but apparently they saw something different. Flag was thrown, and it's still 4th down. So 4th down and 3 for Malakoff. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. And there is the kick by Studley. A nice end-over-end kick. Caught and fumbled, then picked back up. And the tackle is going to be made by Poteet right there.
Poteet the man.
And that was
Bubba
Jeremiah
Hicks,
Smith right there.
Bubba Hicks with the tackle, number 14.
Oh, that was number 11, sir.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that was number 11.
Well, you got the good eye.
Parker Poteet there.
You got the good eye.
Yeah, Poteet had him wrapped up there and sent him to the ground. Again, making another special teams play there.
Yes, sir. Ball on the 36-yard line.
So 1st down and 10. Ball spotted at the 36, as Marcus said. Mott, the quarterback. He has 3 to the left. He's going to look right, throw right. Has his receiver open. A nice move after the catch. 1st down made and more all the way to the midfield stripe.
Hey, Chauncey with the initial stop, but the diggity dog finished them off, Joe.
Well,
great hit.
Yeah, Jeremiah Smith made Hogg miss, though. He made a juke move on Chauncey and shook him, and then Doc Renberg cleaned him up.
Reimbursed him.
But I tell you what, not before he made a great move in open space there. That's what I'm saying. This kid, you give him space, and he's going to take a mile on you.
Yeah.
2 wide receivers left, 2 to the right. Fakes the handoff, looks downfield under duress. He's going to have to run. He's surrounded by Tigers. He's on his feet. He's still running. Rolling left, throws downfield, and incomplete. Receiver tripped around the 32-yard line for West Rusk.
Great footwork by the quarterback.
Well, you know, I thought if he would have just tucked that ball up, he probably could have got about 7, 8 yards on that run, if not more. But he decided to throw it away and not take the punishment. So most coaches will tell their quarterbacks, we don't want you taking any punishment or any chances of getting injured, so throw it away. You live to play another day.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
And, Joe, right now they see they can't run against the Tigers. Right now they're trying to beat them in the air.
Noah Murphy in the backfield. Mono the quarterback, 2 wide receivers left. This is going to be a handoff to Murphy, the junior. He slides out of a tackle. And, oh, my, he gains 8 yards. And somehow the missed tackle was made by the Tigers, number 33. And I don't even have a 33 on this roll. There it is, Jalen Smith, Marcus, the junior.
And Austin Massengale with the finishing tackle also.
3rd down now, and looks like a long 3 to go. Mott the quarterback, 2 wide receivers to the left, has his tight end lined up on the right.
Look like they kind of confused on the play right here, Joe.
Man in motion, his H-back left to right. And there comes the run, and Poteet almost had him in the backfield. The Tigers have to wrap up, and they finally get him gang tackled at the 46-yard line, and a great job of stringing that runner out by the Tiger defense there, folks.
There you go, Joe. Like you said, wrap up, and you got him. That ball bounced like a ping pong ball.
Yeah, he did really good after contact, but he just could not get away from the Tiger defenders coming in. We've talked about the Tiger defense, especially that front 4 up there, how quick they are to the ball. They're hard to block because they're so quick.
Yes, sir.
Looks like we've got Tate Winnings. That we hadn't seen him in a while in the backfield. Of course, we've been at halftime too, I guess. So first game. 7-7 our score. 7:57 and rolling here in the 3rd quarter. Mata goes back to pass on 4th down. Looks to the outside. Pass is incomplete. And I tell you what, Corey Phillips got his hands up just enough to throw off the concentration of Mata's receiver, number 22, Will Jackson.
Great defensive play by him, Joy, because like I said, if he wouldn't have got in the way, that was open play.
Yeah, and sometimes all you got to do as a defender is get your hands up and block the vision of the receiver or the quarterback if you're up front. We've seen the Cowboys do it, or I did the last scrimmage they had. They started getting the hands up in the air, and it made it really hard for that quarterback to see downfield where his receiver was at. So, great job by the defense right there in Corey Phillips.
But what a throw, Joy. The ball hit him right in the hand.
It would have been on the money,
That's
yes.
right.
It went through Phillips, and it just, excuse me, hit him in the wrong place, the hands.
Yep. Oh,
fakes the handoff. Jones with a pass complete across the midfield stripe down to the 48-yard line. Goes the Tigers and Jones. And Corey Phillips right on target.
Yes, sir.
Going to catch that ball for a gain of 6 yards.
We're moving and moving.
I like that. That is short, high percentage passes right there for the sophomore quarterback, Jones. And that's what you want to do. You want to put him in those situations and then run the ball too.
Yes, sir.
And the run opens up the pass. This is going to be a run, I can tell you that. And boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. Somebody call the laws because there's a robbery being going on here in West Rusk with the Tigers. Damian Jackson refuses to go down.
Oh, my. Ooh-wee.
Well, I tell you, I love it when kids run like that. That is great to see, Marcus Dow.
Hey, Jackson is what a presser in the ocean have in common. He's salty. I'm telling you.
I don't know about your jokes tonight, but it's the first game of the season. I'm going to let him slide.
Oh, boy.
I'm just glad you hadn't went to the gummy or the gummy bears and braces thing tonight. We're gonna stop that one. I think.
Yeah, that got me in trouble. No more of that.
Well, I think the athletic director for Trinity Valley, Mr. Eddie Kite, just loved that one.
Yeah, he loved it, but I can't say it no more. No shade.
And there's a new one right there. I don't know where that's come from, but the shades always represent something in my house that I pull down or I turn around at night so the street lights don't come in.
It's an Ebonic thing.
Oh, okay.
No shade.
I'm learning, Marcus. I'm learning.
Oh, boy.
Tigers have the ball, first down and 10. Ball is on the 37-yard line. Back to pass, play action pass. Jones rolls to his right, has some green. He's going to run, and he's going to go out of bounds. Great job by Mike Jones.
Yes, sir. Mike Jones using his feet
as
well as his hand.
That's perfect right there because he recognizes his receiver is being covered up. They had a big, big gentleman there from West Rusk coming in there, and that was Cason Reed bulling through that line. And Jones ran to the right, saw opening. All his receivers were downfield. That meant coverage was downfield, so he went along and got 6 yards. Great job by Mike Jones.
That's the blueprint, Joe. You don't let them big boys come get you, run.
Well, no, you don't need to at all.
That's right.
Pistol formation again. Oh, too late there on that handoff. But, it's just delayed action. Handoff. There goes Tennyson. Tennyson down to the 10, and we've been waiting for that, folks.
Ooh-wee. Save touchdown by Jimmy Harper. And there go the bird.
28 on the play, I believe, but I'm going to give him 28. Down to the 10, the Tigers now are in scoring territory inside the red zone at the 10-yard line. The Tigers go. Tennyson's going to stay in the backfield for the Tigers. Massengale and Phillips are the receivers to the left. H-back for the Tigers is Weston Cartledge. Lined up behind the tight end there. Zach Studley, number 25, and the Tigers going to call timeout to talk about this with 6:05 left to play in the third quarter. It's Malakoff 7, West Rusk 7. Folks, you're listening to Malakoff Tigers Sports Network on SHN Sports. Marcus and I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
This quarter of Malakoff Tiger Football is being brought to you by Bryce Kiefer and BKR Enterprises. BKR specializes in power washing, window cleaning, landscaping, and more. Give Bryce a call today at 903-910-5439 for all of your needs. Bryce is an MHS alumni of 2021.
All right, folks, welcome back to our broadcast on SHN Sports. We are the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network, and you are watching tonight's Friday Night Lights show of the Malakoff Tigers and West Rusk Raiders.
That's right.
I said show, but I meant football game. It's a show to me because the Tigers are putting on a show here right now.
I'm trying to tell you.
I think we're seeing a group growing up right before our eyes here in this first game. They're really kind of gelling right now, defensively and offensively in the second half. We've always said that Coach Driscoll and company is a great second half team at making adjustments.
Yes, sir.
And you can see the adjustments have been made here starting this third quarter for Malakoff. 6:05 left in the third. Mike Jones, the quarterback. Tennyson in the backfield. 2 wide to the left. Massengale split out left. Corey Phillips in the slot. Weston Cartledge is the H-back. Zach Studley is the tight end to the right. Man in motion, Phillips. Fakes the jet sweep. Hands to Tennyson. Tennyson walked the dog. Touchdown, Tigers.
Ooh-wee.
The Birdman flies into the end zone for the Tiger touchdown.
Bird.
Marcus, I thought you was having some kind of a epileptic fit right there, or seizure, if you will.
I will.
You were doing hand flapping signals, and I didn't know what was going on. I was thoroughly confused.
That was the weed, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Juan Gonzalez will kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. So Juan Gonzalez puts the Tigers on top by 7, 14-7 with 5:59 left to play in the third quarter, folks. You are watching the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network Game of the Week on SHN Sports.
Yes, sir.
Looking for some game day barbecue on Fridays? RJ's Barbecue in Malakoff, Texas has mouth-watering, perfectly seasoned barbecue. RJ's is located at 111 South Terry Street in good old Malakoff, Texas. Their phone number is 903-910-5147. Try out RJ's Sloppy Joe Special on Thursdays for just $6, and it comes with chips and a drink. Or go back in time with a Frito Pie Special that is bigger than Texas for only $10. Make RJ's your game stop every Friday.
All right, folks, we're back live here, Bruce Bradshaw Field, New London, Texas. Your Malakoff Tigers has went ahead by a score via a 10-yard touchdown run by Jason Tennyson. And Marcus, let me touch base right there. A great job of blocking right there. Almost looked like a delayed draw right there to kind of keep West Rusk off balance.
Yes.
So a very good play call right there, but perfectly executed, because everybody has to execute right there, and they did. So great job and kudos to the Malakoff Tigers offensive line. And I tell you what, Tennyson just showed a burst of speed that I've been waiting to see all night long.
Well, Joe, Red Bull give you wings. I'm telling you. And he was flying.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
There's Juan Gonzalez's kick. It is a deep one, fielded at the 8-yard line. And that will be number 11, Kaysen Martin, and he is stacked up and racked up and thrown back inside of his own 15-yard line.
The Doc.
I tell you what, Doc Renberg, Poteet, you got number 14 down there, Bubba Hicks this time, and I'm telling you, I love special teams. I really do. You know, there's 3 phases of the game. There's offense, defense, and there's special teams, and I know you're going to hear me talk about it, probably sick of hearing me talk about it. But special teams is a key element to winning football games, right. And Malakoff has really gotten good over the years at special teams.
Yes, sir.
First down and 10 now for the Raiders.
Raider.
The ball is on the 23-yard line of West Rusk. Will be first down and 10 yards to go. Look here for Mata Marcus probably to go to the air here to try to get something quick and easy up on the board.
Well, they can't run against them.
And Hogg is pressing now on the coverage. Pass goes to the left. It is caught and complete. First down yardage and more. Down to the 35-yard line goes the receiver for West Rusk, number 9, Alexander Mason.
We got to play these balls a little bit harder, Joe. They get a little bit too much room. These balls that have super speed and will escape with a pass.
Well, it kind of looks like, you know, we're kind of sitting back in a zone right there, and then if you sit back in a zone against a good quarterback like Andon Mata, he will eat you alive. He's got receivers that know what they're doing. So 2 wide receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Mata fakes the handoff, throws across the middle, wide open with a sliding catch. No, it's incomplete. It hits the turf. That is a great call. I tell you what, that was a close call right there. Will Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah, he slid under that one, Joy, but not too good.
Yeah, Will Jackson. I tell you what, that was a good attempt right there. But no cigar.
Yes, sir. Coach getting the referee a little time on the sideline.
Yeah, he's digging all right.
Yes,
he is digging for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely smelling his cologne.
2nd down and 10. I tell you what, that box over there, the yard marker, the box is light blue. It's hard for me to see. It ought to be against the law. Mata passes to the left, and a nice catch on the sideline.
Oh, no, he was out of bounds.
And the Malakoff the umpire comes in and says incomplete. The side judge over there says complete, and he's overturned.
He's overturned. Ooh-wee.
Well, like I said, first game, you probably got a new officiating group together.
Yeah.
There's going to be mistakes made. We've already had an inadvertent whistle. You know, they just need time to get together in jail and probably get some more work in. They've got 9 more games to go to get that work in, my friend.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joe. It's like some paws were finna get thrown over there. Woo-wee.
You had a lot of excitement, I tell you.
Yes, sir.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Raiders of West Rusk High School. And I'm not sure there was another whistle that blew. And
I think we got a timeout, Joe, was called.
And yeah, there's a timeout that is called and charged to the West Rusk Raiders. And with 5:11, while they're taking a timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout here in the booth with a score, Malakoff 14, West Rusk 7. We'll be right back.
This quarter of Tiger Football is brought to you in parts by Cat's Boutique in Malakoff, Texas. Located at 111 South Terry Street in Suite B. Cat's phone number is 903-910-9802. Follow Cat's on Facebook. Cat specializes in embroidery, vinyl, sublimation, cheer bows, and boutique clothing.
All right, folks, we're back. And great commercial there, Marcus, that you cut. We didn't think we were going to get you through it, but you made it. You made it.
That boutique and boutique got me.
Well, yeah, it was designed to because I wrote it. Okay. And that's one. You asked me a trick question. You said, "Give me a." You said, "Will you give me a short one?" Oh, sure. I got just the perfect one for you here, Marcus.
You
so anyway,
well, I got you today with West Rusk Raiders. Say that fast. West Raiders.
I've been trying to say it slow is what I've been trying to do, so I'll just say the Raiders.
And where we at?
The Raiders, New London, Texas, Marcus.
That's right.
And Bruce Bradshaw Stadium.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you asked me where we're at because you didn't have a clue.
I just want to say Bruce Stadium.
Well, it's usually Bruce Field in Athens, and then you got Bruce Bradshaw here, so. 3 wide receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Mata looks right, surveys the field, pump fakes, under duress. His hat comes off.
Man, they're going to call. That's
my goodness. I don't think that should be a flag.
No,
Mata ducked his head down.
Exactly.
And he was being hit by Doc Renberg.
Wow.
That is going to be a not good call.
It was definitely
the young man. Okay, the young man ducked down, which caused the defender to hit his helmet. It wasn't an intentional hit right there. His helmet came off, which by rule, when your helmet comes off, the play is dead anyway.
Right.
So hopefully they wave this flag off. And if I was Coach Driscoll, I might give him a little grief over that because what looked like happened, I don't think was actually something that did happen.
It's on video. They can look at it. Woo-wee. Oh, personal foul.
Well, they called it personal foul face mask.
He did not grab the helmet.
And, yeah.
How much is that, 20, 30?
It'll be a first down at the midfield stripe. That's one of those penalties that's game-changing right there if you're ahead by 7 points in a close ball game. And by no means, Doc Renberg hits the quarterback from behind. And when he hit him from behind, the quarterback knelt down. His arm came behind the helmet, and it raked his helmet off. He should have had his chin strap tighter. And there goes a run by Winnings.
Wow.
for the Raiders. He gets the first down.
Good quarterback fake, Jordan. He's down through the
Well,
guys
it was, but Winnings hit the hole, and this bounced it out to the outside right there. You know, if you're the Tigers, you have to have a short memory right here. Forget about that penalty right there.
Let's go.
I know they're probably upset. I saw their body language there, but you got to forget about that penalty, move on, and clear your thoughts and get ready for the next play.
Yeah, because Tigers had momentum earlier in the.
Well, that was a game-changing momentum switcher right there with that penalty. Like I said, I'm not there, so there's a little quick hitter to the side. Set up well, blocked well.
Good. Oh, you got to wrap
and
up.
Again, another tackle was attempted by Chauncey Hogg up high, and the receiver, Ty Harper, just bounced out of it.
But great hit to stop him, Joe, for the other defender.
Yeah,
to come
you know,
help
when you got to hit him, but you got to wrap up.
Baby. Wrap it.
Especially these kind of receivers that West Rusk has. You got to wrap them up. And, you know, it's okay to make that big hit, but sometimes go down low and get those ankles. They're not going to get out of those ankles, exactly. I guarantee you, or out of the ankle tackles. 4:24 and rolling here in the third quarter, 14-7, Malakoff on top. The Raiders are threatening. There's a handoff. And a nice job dragging Ryder Rogers down to the 32-yard line was the running back, Noah Murphy. And I tell you what, West Rusk looks a little energized with this run game, Marcus.
Yes, sir. But I tell you what, Ryder Rogers wasn't going to let him go, though.
Yeah, he did a great job. He wrapped up around the waist area and just rode him down.
That's right.
That's a sure tackle.
Exactly. When in doubt, take the legs out.
That's what we said, high-low them.
That's right. You can't
Third down and 6 for the Raiders. 3 wide receivers left. Running back lined up to the left side of Mata. Going to be a quarterback keeper, and a nice job. A flag is thrown. Mata down inside the 10-yard line. This is going to come back. It's a holding call. It'll be at the 29-yard line also. West Rusk committed that infraction with a hold, and it'll march the West Rusk Raiders back 10.
All right, get back. They don't know me like that. Can't hold me.
We're waiting for the call here. Yeah, and I saw that hold right there developing and happening. It was a holding penalty on 55, and Alan Sandoval committed that infraction. And you can't grab and turn the opposing defender and then try to throw him down. That's holding.
Yeah, that's called trying to catch a bull, don't it?
It's going to bring up third down, and we're going to call it 17 to go up here in the booth. Mata, the quarterback. Noah Murphy, the running back. 2 wide receivers to the left for the Raiders, 2 to the right. See what Coach Harrison keeps getting down on that field, and no one's really telling him that he needs to get back. And that's that head linesman's. That's the linesman's job over there. Your coach can't come on the field there.
Yeah, that's 12 players.
Mata back to pass. Looks left, throws over the middle, almost picked off by Studley. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Hit him in the right place, Joey?
Well, in the hands, Marcus. That's the third time that Studley's almost had a pick.
Yes, sir. But great defense by Studley.
Yeah, and that may be why he's playing a lot of defense, Marcus.
Yes, sir. He's the man.
We never know.
Say that.
No, he's playing a great game.
Yeah.
He's playing a great game. He does what you want your linebackers to do.
Exactly.
You know, I played linebacker. I couldn't catch either.
Yeah, that boy's a stud, though.
Well, I don't say he can't catch. I know I've seen him catch before in his career, but I couldn't. Well, I could, but not with pads on. Short arms.
Oh, my.
Penalty marker on the play. It's fourth down, and West Rusk appeared to be going for it, but I think it's going to be a delay of game.
It's raining yellow out there. Man, oh, man. Yep.
Got a correction on a player, and we want to thank our fans and listeners for letting us know. It's Tate Winings is his name. So I apologize for that.
Well, he was winning, but
Yeah, he's winning the first downs, that's for sure. Mata drops back to pass. Under duress, steps up in the pocket. He's hit, and he's going to be brought down, and that is number 50 on the sack, Travis McAllister for the Malakoff Tigers.
watch out, McAllister. 240 pounds of him.
So the Tigers will take over at the midfield stripe, Marcus. And I'm going to tell you something right here. This is a big stand by that Tiger defense here, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
Now the offense gets to come out here, burn time off the clock, and I hope go to the running game right here, because right now this is my favorite thing to watch is this Tiger running game develop in front of our eyes. And Mike Jones leading this performance for the Malakoff Tigers at quarterback here as a sophomore. Yes, I got that right this time. No thanks to Marcus earlier, but I got it right. Yeah, Marcus suffered from old age.
Yes, I'll tell you, I'm 50 now. I don't know what I did just now.
One wide receiver to the right, one to the left, one back in the backfield, pistol formation. This is going to be a handoff to Tennyson. Tennyson trying to get to the outside. Tennyson does. Tennyson has first down, yardage to the sideline. Down to the 35-yard line he goes. That's a Malakoff Tiger first down. That's 14 yards pickup, too. That's what that is, Marcus.
Yes, sir. I think Berg in his mojo, Joy. What you think?
I think he's getting there. Yes, sir.
Double duel. Like you said, thunder and lightning. Action Jackson doing his thing. And the Birdman has got his wings. I tried to run. Let it run.
I tell you what, 86 yards now on the ground for Tennyson. And Damian Jackson over 100. Another handoff to Tennyson. Patiently trying to get through the hole. Breaks out of a tackle. Cuts back against the grain. There he goes. A Barry Sanders like a move from Tennyson. Tennyson could go one man to beat. He's drugged down at the 7-yard line. Oh, my, what a run.
Whee! Got the mighty.
29-yard pickup from the Birdman, Jason Tennyson.
Yes, sir. Stopped by 23 Jackson.
That might be one of the best runs that I've seen in a long time right there. Now, we told you beginning of the broadcast, if you missed pregame, I compared him to a guy, and I was like, I hate to compare him to anybody because as soon as I do that, they may mess up or do something that I don't like or anybody else doesn't like. That was a Barry Sanders-esque move right there.
They messed up. Not today. I'm telling you.
First down and goal. Jones calls his own number, dives forward, gets to the 3-yard line. And a nice read right there on the RPO by Mike Jones.
Yes, sir. Jones is doing his thing.
I'll tell you what, when all cylinders are moving up and down like a well-oiled machine, it looks great, don't it?
I don't tell you, man. They just busting out there, Joe.
I guess Jackson's getting a rest here. It's going to be the Jason Tennyson show here.
Yeah, right.
1:35 left to go in the third. 14-7 Tigers threatening to score. Handoff Tennyson. Tennyson runs over defender, leaps for the end zone. Touchdown Tigers.
Just like that.
4-yard touchdown run, and my lands. Now, that time, he didn't show the finesse. He showed power, kept his feet moving, ran over one defender, and then dove into the end zone. That's just what you want to see. Malakoff has a three-headed monster in that backfield.
All that I can say is, ooh, 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 ah, ah. The bird is the word.
That's 2 touchdown runs by Jason Tennyson, the sophomore. Juan Gonzalez will come in to attempt the extra point. That kick is up through the middle of the uprights and good, and Juan Gonzalez stays perfect on the night. Our new score, your Malakoff Tigers 21 and the West Rusk Raiders 7 from Bruce Bradshaw Stadium in New London, Texas. Folks, you're listening to the Malakoff Tigers Sports Network on SHN Sports. Marcus and I'll be right back.
That part.
This quarter of Malakoff Tiger football is being brought to you in part by Josh Renberg. Everyone in Henderson County has heard of Josh the Tree Guy. Well, now he's JR Construction Solutions. JR Construction Solutions offers remodels, boat docks, decks, painting, staining, and yes, he still takes care of all your tree needs. You can reach Josh today for all of your needs at 903-519-5823.
All right, folks, we're back. Had to get a drink of water and kind of take a deep breath there because a lot of action happened, and it happened fast. With 1:27 left to play here at Bruce Bradshaw Stadium in West Rusk High School, it is the Malakoff Tigers, the number 7 Malakoff Tigers in Class 3A Division I, up 21-7 over the Class 3A Division II West Rusk Raiders. Hey, I'm going to say this right now. This is a very good West Rusk Raider team, Marcus Dow. And this team is going to be making a deep run into the playoffs. I'm going to make a prediction right now. I said it 2 years ago.
You did.
This team will win district, and then they will go far in the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Ooh, I love the fall. Fall means football. You know.
It also means cooler temperatures. I'm tired of all them 100-degree days. I tell you what. Juan Gonzalez will tee it off from his own 40-yard line. Nice end-over-end deep kick. Fielded at the 10-yard line. To the 15 he goes. 20, 25, and drugged down at the 29-yard line by Bubba Hicks, number 14 for the Malakoff Tigers.
What's up, Bubba? Bubba Hicks in the house.
Oh, Bubba been on 2 or 3 tackles here on the last couple of kickoffs, Marcus. If he didn't make the tackle, he was right there, and that's what you want to see out of your special teams players.
The boy got the eye of the tiger.
Carson Martin on that return for West Rusk.
That Mad Tiger defense back out there, George. Let's see what they got in store.
Mata, the quarterback, still. 2 wide receivers split to the left, 2 to the right, 1 back in the backfield is Noah Murphy, the junior. Mata throws to the left. What a great defensive play along the way made.
Ooh-wee.
And that was number 13 by the Malakoff Tigers, Kalen Davis.
Yeah.
And Davis did just what you wanted to do right there. He waited. The pass was thrown. He broke on it. He used his left hand, and that was the hand the ball was closest to, and knocks it down to the ground. That is beautiful coverage on any level of football, my friend.
Not touching the receiver at all. That was a good play, Joe.
And he's long. He's one of those cornerbacks that you'd love to have because he is long. He's 6'1", Marcus.
Wow.
And he's still young, too. You're going to tell me what grade he's in, right? After I make that comment, Marcus, you're doing more spectating than helping me tonight.
I'm spectating, baby. I'm a spectator.
There's the handoff, 1-yard run on the play for the Raiders. Murphy on the run there. And a host of Tigers on that tackle. It looks like it was Doc Renberg.
Like Doc kind of limping a little bit.
Well, he's got that left ankle taped up pretty heavy, it looks like. But I tell you what, he's not going to quit. He's going to keep going.
No. That's why he's number 14 in the state, Joe.
Mata back to pass. Looks left, throws left, has a man. And it is completed, and that's a great catch and throw right there. Completion to Carson Martin, but also good coverage by the Tigers as well, Marcus.
But guess what? It's 4th down, Joe. What do you do?
It is 4th down. What you did right there, Marcus, is you held that receiver before the sticks right there. He couldn't get the first down. He ran a little 7-yard curl route. Have a Tiger down on the field.
I think that's Doc, Joe. He didn't kind of go in, I think.
Well, we're not sure who that is on the field. We can't give names or anything about players that are injured in high school football. But
welcome back, Marcus.
We welcome.
Welcome back, Marcus.
Looks like Doc Renberg is going off the field, Marcus, and he'll be replaced.
Yeah.
No idea what happened to him. I'm sure that he is just getting a breather.
Yeah, he's just getting a breather. And me too.
4th down and 2 up and coming now for the Raiders.
I'm just blessed, stressed, and football obsessed right now.
I think we all are.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we talk about making mistakes. We're going to make our mistakes. This is our first broadcast of the year as well, or I should say telecast. And I'd like to welcome everyone that's joined this telecast tonight. And wherever you are out there, we just want to say hello and thank you for joining us.
And believe me, it gets greater later. For real, though.
There's some confusion on the field somehow about something. And I'll tell you what, they're letting the clock run down. And, folks, we'll take a timeout while we take out a timeout on the field to let the 4th quarter begin. Our score, Malakoff 21, West Rusk 7. You're listening to the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
This quarter of Malakoff Tiger Football is being brought to you by Bryce Kiefer and BKR Enterprises. BKR specializes in power washing, window cleaning, landscaping, and more. Give Bryce a call today at 903-910-5439 for all of your needs. Bryce is an MHS alumni of 2021.
Hydraulic Power of Athens specializes in the fluid power industry. We specialize in hydraulic repair services, cylinder repairs, pump and motor repairs, and industrial hydraulic systems repair. Our motto is to fix it right or fix it often. We are located at 6301 County Road 4510 off of State Highway 175 East. Our phone number is 903-203-2866. For all your hydraulic power needs, come see us today or give us a call.
All right, folks, we're back here live from New London, Texas at Bruce Bradshaw Stadium. Have a great ball game here tonight between the West Rusk Raiders and the Malakoff Tigers. Both come into tonight's contest state ranked in their divisions in Class 3A. Of course, the Raiders in Division 2, Malakoff Division 1. Looks like that the Raiders may punt this ball as Mata appears to be back in punt formation. And he's going to run it just as I suspected. And the Tigers are covering. He's going to throw it, and that is a completion and a catch.
Wow.
Oh, my.
A little trickery.
Well, you have to watch it right there because when he went back, I sort of suspected that he may be going for it. But a great call right there by West Rusk. Now, if they don't get that, they're in big trouble.
Right.
So they really have to, going into the fourth quarter down by 2 scores, go for that right there, in my opinion.
And on that case, the cornerback didn't stay with his man, and he snuck out there, Joy.
There was some breakdown in coverage right there by the defensive backs. Mata back to pass, looks to the left, steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle. That ball is caught and completed. I don't know how he caught that ball, but he did, and that is a great catch by Jeremiah Smith.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, Smith is a good one, ain't he?
Yes, sir. He's very good. He's a senior, too.
And he's showing senior leadership. He said, throw me the ball, I want the ball, I'm going to get the ball, and I'm going to carry this team on my back.
Yes, sir.
And that's what seniors do. And, hey, let's not forget Mata. That was a great pass right there.
Yes,
he threw that on a dime. First down and 10 for the Raiders. Quarterback keeper goes nowhere, and that is Poteet right there.
Poteet say no soup.
Well, I tell you what, Parker Poteet, I keep wanting to say Cannon because that's his brother. He graduated last year, and we got another one coming through, and he looks just as good.
I'm telling you.
That was a big loss right there for the Raiders. That kind of changes the complexion of what you want to call this next play. You pretty much have to go to the air right here, Marcus.
Yeah.
Second down and 13. Mata back to pass, looking left, throws left, incomplete. Ooh. And that time he short hopped it.
Yeah.
His intended receiver was Jeremiah Smith there, and he just didn't get the ball there. He didn't set his feet right there, Marcus, right. And that's what happened. He tried to throw it on the run in a scramble and just didn't set his feet. Good arm, but you still have to have the mechanics, just like playing golf or any other thing that you do. Mechanics is very, very important.
Well, they say pressure busts pipes. Tigers gave him a little pressure on that play.
There was some pressure coming, too, and he had to step up. Third down and 13, Mata. Cool as a pickle back there. Ooh. Throws it downfield. It should have been completed. Oh, my.
Yeah, hit him right in the hand.
Carson Martin wish he had that one back, my friend, because that was there. It should have been a completion.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, man.
Yes, sir. Austin Massengale was like, ooh, I could have had it.
Yeah, he got in front of Austin right there.
Yeah.
Carson Martin, the senior also. A lot of seniors on this West Rusk team.
Big play right here, Joy.
Well, it's a very big play. They're all big plays right now for West Rusk. They're down 2 scores.
Yeah,
10:37 left to go in the fourth. 2 wide to the left, 2 to the right for the Raiders. 1 back in the backfield. Mata, play action pass. Throws downfield deep. Nobody home. And that was just severely overthrown there for Jeremiah Smith, who was in double coverage right there.
Yes,
Corey Phillips and Chauncey Hogg in coverage for the Tigers. And they doubled him up right there, Marcus, and that was a good game plan because they knew they were going to go to their best receiver right there, the senior receiver, Jeremiah Smith, and they did, and it wasn't successful.
And guess what happened?
They turned the ball over to the Malakoff Tigers.
Come on now.
The ball will be spotted at the Tiger 40-yard line.
Preach.
And now that defense has to come out there again for West Rusk. And, you know, when you start seeing hands on hips, that's an indication that these kids may be a little bit tired.
Yeah.
So conditioning this time of year plays big dividends in a positive way if you've been running a lot or if you've been sitting in the house not doing nothing. You can tell.
That's right. Yeah, that gets you all the time.
Mike Jones, the quarterback for the Tigers. Man in motion is Austin Massengale. Fakes the jet sweep, hands off up the middle. And nothing doing right there.
Yeah.
That Raider defense stiffens up, only allows about a half yard on that run. And that was Tennyson on the carry.
That was a great read by the defense, Joe. They kind of.
Well, Marcus, you know, they're going to be expecting that right now because the Tigers want to run all the time off the clock that they can. They want to run that play clock down to about 1 or 2 before they snap it. And so if you're Malakoff, you want to go into run mode right here. But if you're West Rusk, if you're the defensive coordinator, you know that they're going to run.
Right.
Now, where Malakoff may get them in a guessing game here is they throw something short and throw a little pass here and trick them. And some of the great coaches will do that. There's a handoff to Tennyson. Off to the left side he goes. Tennyson to the 47-yard line he goes.
I'll tell you what, Joe.
And that's a 7-yard pickup on the play by Tennyson, Marcus.
I tell you, boy, when you get that ball, he look like Flash, don't he?
Well, and like I said, I love to see him go around the left side, Marcus. I really do.
Yeah. And he turns on that speed, though. I like to see when he turns up that speed.
Yeah. Let's see, I believe that was going to be a 6-yard gain instead. He had 1 on the play before.
Okay, we got Axon Jackson back in the game. Oh, we got
a timeout called by the Malakoff Tigers with 9:04 left to play in this ball game. Your number 7 Malakoff Tigers in Class 3A Division I up 21-7 over the West Rusk number 5 ranked Raiders in Class 3A Division II. Folks, you're listening to Malakoff Tiger Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
This quarter of Malakoff Tiger football is being brought to you in part by Josh Renberg. Everyone in Henderson County has heard of Josh the Tree Guy. Well, now he's JR Construction Solutions. JR Construction Solutions offers remodels, boat docks, decks, painting, staining, and yes, he still takes care of all your tree needs. You can reach Josh today for all of your needs at 903-519-5823.
All right, folks, we're back here live from Bruce Bradshaw Field in New London, Texas.
With a lot of jiggling going on around here, baby.
A lot of jiggling, a lot of wiggling going on here.
Sir.
And the Tigers called that timeout to talk things over because, believe it or not, this is a very important 3rd down for the Malakoff Tigers. Having trouble hearing out the left side of my earphone here for some reason. I'm not sure why. There it goes. But 9:04 left to play in this ball game here, non-district tilt, but an ever-important non-district tilt because you've got number 5 against number 7 here, and the only thing that separates them is enrollment, just maybe 100 here, 100 there. I'm not sure of the enrollment size, but it's not great.
For the people that can't see the clock, it's 9:04.
Yeah, 9:04.
My boy getting ebonics on me.
There's the handoff. Oh, my, stuffed right there. What a great play. A loss of 2 on the run.
Oh.
And that was number 57 stepping up, Braden Walker, the senior.
Yes, sir. He kind of gave himself a chest bump, did he?
Yeah, the Tigers went to something a little bit different where they went kind of a split backfield. They went to the 12 personnel. The quarterback and the 2 running backs in the backfield. And then they handed off to Jason Tennyson, who was trying to get behind Damian Jackson. And I'm not sure. Jackson hasn't had a carry.
No, not yet. I thought he was going to get
so
it
far, and I thought maybe he might get in there and get one right now, but he did not. So the Tigers will have to punt this ball away, and back deep is the dangerous Jeremiah Smith.
Yes, sir. He's been all over the place today. The Smith in the house.
It's going to bring up 4th down and 5 for Malakoff. Now, they look like they're in punting formation. Zach Studley is quick, Marcus.
Yes, sir.
He is a track stud. No pun intended. But he's going to punt this one. A nice spiraling punt sends Jeremiah all the way back into the end zone. That punt goes into the end zone.
Wow, and that was an easy light kick, Joe.
Oh, I tell you, that was a big kick.
Yeah.
That was 55 yards through the end zone, 65 yards. Man, oh mercy.
Watch out, stud.
But, you know, in that case right there, he might have put too much mustard on it. But at least it didn't give Jeremiah Smith the opportunity to make a big play on the return there. So that's good. And really, I would have kept it out of his hands anyway. So Studley did a great job. That was a beautiful punt by Studley.
Like he passed it, did he?
I tell you what, that's probably the best punt that I've seen him make in his whole high school career.
Yes, sir.
And again, special teams
They
paying dividends for the Tigers.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mata will come out on the field to try to get the Raiders a little bit closer to the Tigers on the scoreboard. There's a snap, empty backfield. Mata steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle, caught and complete.
Yeah. Oh,
that was a nice hit by Hogg, but again, Jeremiah Smith bounced off. But what I liked about Hogg that time, he hit him hard, stayed with him, and then grabbed him low and pulled him down. That's a great job by Chauncey Hogg,
That's
Marcus.
why they call him Boss Hogg.
Now, I tell you what, the way he is hitting tonight,
Man.
it's very impressive. You got a defensive back being that physical out there for the Tigers. You like to see the physicality of the linebacks and the D-line, but then you see those safeties and defensive backs right there, the corners get physical, and you love that style of play out of your cornerbacks.
They got them wide open hits too.
Mata back the pass. Looks right, throws right, quick out to the right sideline, incomplete.
But he heard footsteps on that one.
Intended for Will Jackson and no suit. So that brings up 3rd down and 2 now for the Raiders with 7:45 left to play in this contest, folks. This is a non-district game. The Class 3A Division I Malakoff Tigers came into this game ranked number 7 in the state of Texas. The West Rusk Raiders came in ranked number 5 in Class 3A Division II.
And somebody's got to go.
And somebody's O's got to go. Somebody's ranking's going to fall, too.
I'm trying to tell you.
Mata back to pass. Under duress. Giving duress is Poteet. Throws it downfield. Incomplete. Out of bounds. 4th down and 2. Up and coming for the Raiders.
What do you do here, Joe?
You got to go for it if you're West Rusk.
You got to go for it.
You know, you're 4th and 2. You're down by 14 with 7:38 left to play here. You got to go for it. I don't think he's going to line up and try to do the fake punt again.
No.
I'm thinking maybe he's going to try something over the middle. It's worked a lot tonight. Depends on what the defensive alignment is for the Tigers. It probably is going to depend on the play call here.
He might try to get him to jump also.
Well, here they're putting 3 out wide here, and they're going to put Jeremiah Smith pretty much as the inside receiver on this left side, and they're going to look for him going over the middle. And there's their middle crosser right there to Jeremiah Smith, Marcus, just as I called it.
You read it like a book. Boy, you read that like a book. I think you from the future.
Well, that's one of the things, you know, you look at this team and you see tendencies. The tendency has been Jeremiah Smith hitting those crossers right there, and they've had a lot of success with it tonight.
Yes, sir.
Again, they're going 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Now they go back to the right here, and they throw it downfield, and that pass is incomplete. A great defensive effort right there, and that is Corey Phillips there.
Yeah, Phillips.
Corey Phillips just stretched out right there and reached out with his right hand, Marcus, and swatted it down. That's textbook perfect football right there from your defensive backs, and that's just what you want to see.
Swat that thing down like a fly.
2nd down and 10 with 7:09 left to go here in this ball game. Tigers up 21-7. Now they're bringing 3 to the left for Mata, 2 receivers right, and Jeremiah Smith's going to be lined up on the inside of the outside receiver to the right side. Marcus, watch the crossing pattern right here.
Quarterback draw.
And the quarterback's going to keep his call his own number. Excuse me. He's not going to get much there. Well, I tell you, Smith came open across that middle on that play, though. It's there. He loves to run that middle route, or crossing route, I should say.
The Parker Poteet was in his face and got that tackle, so he couldn't go nothing.
Very impressed by the front seven of the Malakoff Tiger defense tonight, Marcus. We saw them in action earlier in scrimmage against ARP. We knew that they were going to do good things because they were so quick to the football, and they've just been doing – they're making play after play tonight.
Yes, sir.
Two wide receivers to the right now, two to the left, one back in the backfield. That's number 4, Winings. Timeout is going to be called and charged to the Raiders. Here at Bruce Bradshaw Stadium, there is 6 minutes, 21 seconds left to go in this game. The Malakoff Tigers are up 21-7 over the Raiders, and you are listening to the Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports. It's in a game.
If you're looking for a church home, please feel free to come worship with us at Hilltop Worship Center in Malakoff. Sunday gathering is at 10 a.m., and on Wednesdays, we have Hilltop Kids and Chosen Youth starting at 6 p.m. Here at Hilltop Worship Center, we love supporting our local schools and our wonderful students, along with programs they enjoy, including athletics, band, cheerleading, ag, and theater. We are proud of all of our local students, and good luck.
All right, folks, we are back live here at Bruce Bradshaw Stadium. And the Malakoff Tigers are 6 minutes and 21 seconds away from a victory here, but hold everything, Nelly bar the door. There's a lot of time left to be played in this fourth quarter, my friend.
Too much time. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be third down up and coming when we return here for the Raiders after this timeout.
Like they say, Joe, it ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, they always say that. It's not over till the fat lady sings or the fat man sings or whatever. But
Millie Vanilla sung that, though. I don't think
he
that
said
counts.
blame it on the rain, too.
Yeah, he did. I don't think that counts. That was kind of fake.
Yeah. Well, Millie Vanilli did a lot of things that was fake, right? Because they wasn't really Millie Vanilli.
They wasn't. Oh, my.
They invented karaoke is what they did.
There you go.
3 wide receivers left to the right. Mata under duress. There's a hole to the left side. They didn't catch it. And a nice open field tackle made by the Tigers' Austin Massengale.
Kind of short for the first, looked like that. Let's see.
Yeah, Keyshawn Lewis made the catch. They are going to be short, and by my eyes, it's probably going to be by about, I'm going to say at least half a yard, Marcus.
Oh, my.
If not more.
Let's see. They haven't moved the
Oh, there's a penalty back there, too.
Okay.
It was a hold.
You said they called it.
I saw the hold, but I didn't see the flag.
Me either. I think the yellow stripe gets us all the time, Joe.
Yeah, well, it was on who I thought it was, 79 right there, Cason Reed.
Yeah, Cason Reed.
You can't grab the defender and then turn him like that. It gives the offensive unfair advantage over the defense right there. So he turned him, and what he did, the official threw his flag for holding. Now the Raiders are not the Red Raiders. The Raiders are in trouble. Pump fake, pass downfield. It's intercepted. That's Chauncey Boss Hogg. He's to the 20 and goes out of bounds to the 20-yard line, and the Tigers now can write their own story to the first game of this season, Marcus.
Woo-wee. Boss Hogg in the house.
I tell you what, he jumped that route. He knew it was coming.
Yeah.
He was waiting for it, jumps the route, gets in front of it, picks the ball off, and goes down to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds, and the Tigers are in the red zone once again, Marcus.
Straight fire. No shade. Man,
well,
man.
you know, something similar happened 2 years ago where West Rusk jumped out against the Tigers 7-0, and the Tigers finished that one off 49-7. We know how that ended. This one has been a little closer. It's not the same game, but it's turning out a little bit similar in some ways. You know, the Tigers end up pouring it on.
They made that one touchdown, and that was it.
Jones is the quarterback, Tennyson in the backfield. Bunch trips to the left, tight. Man in motion, Massengale. This is going to be a jet sweep to Massengale. It's going to be counted officially as a pass, and Massengale gains down to the 15-yard line before he's knocked out. So that is going to be a nice gain of about 8 yards for Massengale and the Tigers.
Great run by Massengale.
Yeah, a run after the catch.
He always keep it fresh.
Massengale has been doing a great job. He did a great job last year leading the Tigers in receiving and turning around doing it this year. They're trying to find a way to get him the ball, trying to mix up something there because the defense is keying on the backs there. It's just a great play call all the way around by Coach Driscoll and company.
Yes, sir.
Jones calls his own number. Jones close to first down yardage. I believe he has it down to the 10-yard line, Marcus.
Uh-oh, we got some flags.
Penalty markers come flying in as things get a little bit chippy now. Not sure who this is going to come from. It come from the back judge, the flag did, but not sure who's going to get this penalty.
He must play baseball because he threw that hard.
It was an 8-yard run by Mike Jones, and he picks up the Tiger first down. What awareness by Jones, and basically it was a botched handoff. Then he follows the running back through the hole and just picks apart the defense and falls forward for the first down.
Yes.
Tell you what, kudos to this West Rusk band.
Sir.
They have been striking it up all night long. I tell you what, 92 members I counted in that band.
Yeah, you did.
And they are a force to be reckoned with in 3A Division II.
Wow. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's unsportsmanlike conduct against number 11 right there, Carson Martin, they called it on. And it's half the distance to the goal and a Tiger first down. With 5:02 left, the Tigers score right here. It's all but over with for the Raiders. Tigers look like they're going to have 2 men in the backfield. Jackson's going to come into the game right here. Tigers just milking that clock. They haven't started the play clock yet.
I'm going to say that.
Yeah, there he goes. Now he starts the play clock.
Okay.
Now the play clock starts.
Oh, my. What's going on?
Like I said, mechanics. Now he rolls it to start the clock. Should have done that one, but hey.
Hey, I ain't going to say nothing.
No.
It's good for us.
Well, no, actually, you want the clock to go ahead and run
going.
quick.
Oh, I thought the big clock was running.
There's a handoff. Tennyson, touchdown. Tigers walk that dog one more time. Birdman, Mr. Tennyson.
Yeah, man.
5-yard touchdown run by Tennyson. That is his third of the night. I believe someone said at the beginning of this broadcast, Marcus, and correct me if I'm wrong, that this young man is going to have a breakout year.
No, it was you. I can tell you it was.
Now, Damian Jackson has come out like a man possessed tonight, and I'm going to tell you what, both these backs have been impressive, equally as impressive as the quarterback, Mike Jones. Juan Gonzalez to handle the extra point. That kick is up, and once again, it is good. He's 4 for 4 on the night. Marcus Dow, 28-7. Malakoff up, and this one late in the fourth quarter with 4:42 left. You're listening to Malakoff Tiger Sports Network on SHN Sports. Folks, we'll be right back.
That way.
At Keller Williams, independent agent Dennis Flowers takes the approach of your home buying choice and dreams to heart. Dennis is a small-town guy with a servant's heart. With Dennis Flowers as your next realtor, Dennis will listen to your wants, needs, and dreams and find solutions tailored to you by using all the latest technologies, market research, and business strategies to exceed your expectations. If you're looking for an honest, hard-working realtor, then choose Malakoff's own Dennis Flowers, an independent agent of Keller Williams. You can call Dennis at 972-938-2222 or 214-980-3906 or email Dennis at teamflowers@kw.com.
All right, folks, we are back live here at Bruce Bradshaw Stadium, where your number 7 ranked Class 3A Division I Malakoff Tigers are on top in a big way here late in the fourth quarter against the number 5 West Rusk Raiders of Class 3A Division II. Marcus, a little stat right here to give you. 131 yards on the ground for Jason Tennyson.
Look at there.
Man, oh mercy, what a statistical night for him, along with 3 touchdowns on the ground.
Man, oh man.
14 carries too, my friend.
Easy work. Easy work.
Well, I tell you what, it hasn't been so easy, but I tell you what, the Tiger offensive line has really did a good job blocking for him, and he's made his own way too. There was a pooch kick, and West Rusk has a nice return along the far sideline, crossing the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Like you say, our special teams do it again. Do it again.
So Alexander Mason, the heads-up play right there. The Tigers thinking, hey, maybe they're going to fair catch it. He gets it and scoots down the right sideline, but an alert special teams unit holds their lane of coverage right there and was able to knock him out of bounds before he did any real damage. So Mata back on the field for the Raiders here. 2 wide receivers to the left and 2 to the right. 1 to the right. Hand off to Winings, and Winings dragging Tigers across the 45 to the 47-yard line.
Talk about Packer Tigers. Tiger Nation.
$114 yards on the ground on 13 carries unofficially, both these unofficially, for Damian Jackson. One TD.
Love it.
There's Winings again. Zach Studley
You say no way.
stands him up along with Doc Renberg.
Yeah.
Has the first down and stops the clock momentarily.
That's a bad combination, Joe, right there. Doc and Stud. Whee.
Tell you what, they both played a great game tonight defensively for the Malakoff Tigers. Very impressive tonight.
I'm with you.
You know, Doc took that wrapping off that foot. I think it might have been too tight for him, and now he's playing just fine.
He's back on it. He's back on the grind.
3:45 left, first down and 10, ball inside the 50. There's going to be a pass out to the left side. Nice block along the way. Eluding tackles along the way, and a great job by number 22, Will Jackson. I tell you what, Jackson is a good-looking young man there. I tell you what, the way he plays football is the way football should be played.
Man.
And they're going to be all right moving forward. I can tell you that right now. This might be a hard loss for them, but they had to know that coming into this one that things were going to be tough.
It's going to be a game.
Whenever you play the Malakoff Tigers, things are going to be tough, but kudos for them wanting to play and scheduling this game too.
Period.
Ball back to pass, looks downfield, throws a beautiful ball downfield, caught, complete, and inside the 5-yard line goes that man, Jeremiah Smith, and that's a name, folks, you West Rusk folks will hear all year long right there. Mata to Jeremiah Smith, and they made it look too easy right there. You cannot let Jeremiah Smith get behind you in coverage because he will toast you.
Yes, he did.
2:53 left to play in this one, and rolling.
And that was a slap in the face by Will Smith, no pun intended.
Timeout on the field, charge to the Tigers. They're going to get the troops together and pull them in and have a good talking to them here. And, you know, they did it before. They had a great goal line stand before in that first quarter, Marcus, if you will.
I will.
And the Tigers stood the test. And let's see if they can do it again right here. But, if I'm West Rusk, I'm going to look for Jeremiah Smith. That's who I'm going to look for. I'm going to get it in his hands.
That's right.
You know, this team has a number of weapons offensively, and when I say they're going to be just fine, I'm not lying. They're going to be just fine this season, I guarantee you.
Well, when you talk, they better listen. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. I'm through with it.
Well, for West Rusk, they'll be at Sabine to face the Cardinals next week. That's going to be a good test. Then they're at home for Mineola. Then they play Tatum. I tell you what, all these games right here they're playing is only going to make them better. Yeah. They might not come out unscathed in these games here because they're playing some big-time teams. But they're going to give those teams a run for their money. The one thing you have to hope that they do is stay healthy.
Exactly.
And when they get to district, they should be just fine come district play. You know, Malakoff has number 6 Grandview next week at Malakoff.
Yes,
that's going to be a tough one. There's Winings. Oh, my goodness, what a hit that time. I thought Winings was going to go in the end zone.
The Doc don't play that, George.
Goodness gracious. Well, that was Ryder Rogers right there, Marcus. Doc held him up. They high-loaded him that time. Man. Good man on mercy.
Yeah, man.
That was a big-time hit.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to
That looked like a DK Rose hit from last year.
The biscuit rolled up, huh?
Mata, one back in the backfield on the right. Mata rolls to his right, throws a little out pattern, almost picked off.
Great defense.
A great play right there, and guess who that is? Kalen Davis. How many times have we said his name tonight defensively?
A lot.
Tell you what, this kid's a sophomore, Marcus, and he's making plays like this at the corner. I'm excited. I really am. This game has got me pumped up and excited. I know I'm going to taper my expectations and everything, but this game has got me pretty excited. I got to tell you that.
Keep it going.
Going to be a handoff to Winings again, and Winings is going to be rodeoed down at the 5-yard line by guess who?
You know it's
Doc Renberg.
The diggity Doc, y'all. Ooh-wee.
We talked about this. This was a good timeout for the Tigers right here because, you come on the road here, you're playing West Rusk. They just threw a bomb against you.
Yeah.
You got beaten coverage, but you said, hold up just a minute. We stopped them a while ago down here, guys. Let's get in here and stop them again.
You can't run against us. That's all it is.
140 and rolling here to play. West Rusk is threatening, but it's 4th down and goal from the 5-yard line. Mata back to pass. Looks left, throws left, into coverage, picked off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, incomplete. I thought it was picked off, and guess who, Marcus? Chauncey Hall.
The hog in the house. Boss hog.
The ball hog.
Woo-hoo.
And guess what, Marcus? The Tiger defense, just as I said, they held. Great timeout called right there. They come up big on the defensive stop. And, you're going to feel sorry for West Rusk right there because they were trying to get some momentum going in.
It's easy. All you got to do is stop them. The Tigers do.
Oh, I tell you, Marcus, you got me tonight,
Hey,
brother.
man, it's easy, man. I'm telling you.
As we reach 10:07, I don't know if I'm delirious or Marcus is delirious or we're both out of our minds. But one of the two. We could be hungry,
We
too.
is hungry. I'm telling you.
You got to start bringing a protein shake like I did.
I know, man. Ooh.
Well, the Tigers going to have the ball 1st down and 10 going into victory formation.
They're going to mill it.
Mike Jones is going to take it. Nina has got to be careful because
right? Yeah.
he's got to be aware where he's at on the field. He don't want to go back in the end zone and take a knee because that'll be a safety.
Yes, sir.
But I'm sure he's aware of that. If not, the coach is going to tell him. The ball spotted on the 4-yard line now.
1 minute, 12 seconds left. And ticking.
I tell you what, I look at this play right here, and all I think about is Buddy Ryan and the Philadelphia Eagles, what they did to the Cowboys that time. They went to the victory formation, and they ran one on them, and I was absolutely livid when that happened. And I was a young kid, too, at the time. I just didn't like him. He was a dirty coach to me.
He was dirty.
Hell, he was dirty.
The only thing I can say about these Tigers, Joy, they came together, they worked together, they played together, and they won together. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is a total team victory tonight.
Yes, sir.
I mean, a total team victory. This was an impressive start of the first game of the season.
Most definitely.
No matter what happens next week, this was impressive here. This was an impressive win. And you can't tell me that Grandview is probably any better than this team right here. The Cowboys celebrate. The Tigers celebrate.
Whoa, Cowboys. Oh,
And
my.
the Malakoff faithful who have traveled all this way are on their feet supporting their kiddos as well as they should. Shout out to the cheerleaders tonight. Shout out to the band. Shout out to everybody who will listen. The Malakoff Tigers, the number 7 ranked Malakoff Tigers, do it, folks. 28-7 over the West Rusk Raiders. You have been watching the Malakoff Tigers Sports Network and the Malakoff Tigers on SHN Sports. Marcus and I will be right back with a final post-game wrap-up.
Yes, sir.
King Roofing and Solar of Gun Barrel City, Texas is a family-owned and time-tested business. They are specialists for all your roofing needs. When you hire King Roofing and Solar, you get a GAF Master Elite Residential and Commercial Roofing Contractor that you have access to with a lifetime limited warranty. The best coverage in North America. Did you know that only 2% of roofers are GAF Master Elite contractors? Well, here at King Roofing and Solar, we are the GAF Master Elites. For all your residential and commercial roofing and solar needs, give the championship team of King Roofing and Solar a call today at 903-880-1113 or email us at www.kingroofingllc.com. Don't forget, if that big storm comes up and makes a mess, call the best, King Roofing. Looking for a new driveway? Rock or asphalt? Then you're in luck. Lone Star Paving and Materials has you covered. At Lone Star Paving and Materials, they're a family-owned business of 24 years and well-known and trusted all over Texas. Lone Star Paving doesn't knock on doors, and they're not a fly-by-night company. With an A-plus Better Business Bureau rating, how could you go wrong or choose anyone else? Lone Star Paving and Materials is located at 7850 West Highway 31 in Athens, Texas. The phone number for Lone Star Paving and Materials is 214-448-9941. Don't forget, if you're in the market for a new driveway, then Brandon wants you to pick it out at the corner of the Loop 7 and Highway 31, so you know what you're getting with Lone Star Paving and Materials.
All right, football fans, we want to thank you for joining our telecast tonight of the Malakoff Tigers and the West Rusk Raiders here at Bruce Bradshaw Stadium in New London, Texas. It has been a joy to be here tonight to call this ball game. And I know that the young men and the fans and the coaches at West Rusk take this game pretty hard. But I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, looking at this team and watching them perform tonight, that they're at the end of the season, they're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to make a deep run. For the Malakoff Tigers, questions were somewhat answered tonight about how they're going to perform. It looks like that they've been studying their playbooks. There wasn't a lot of confusion tonight. You had some kids to fill big shoes left from last year that they've stepped in, and looks like they filled pretty well. Jason Tennyson, we kind of knew what he was going to do.
Yes,
we figured that he was going to have a big game and he'll have a big season. We knew Damian Jackson had the potential to be a breakout running back this year.
Right.
But what he showed tonight showed that he is a very powerful runner.
Yes, sir.
For the Malakoff Tigers, and it just gives their backfield more credibility, especially in short yardage situations for the Tigers. You can lean on this young man, and he is going to carry you on his back.
Beware.
I tell you what, that first half was absolutely incredible by Damian Jackson. I mean, it really was. I'm not just tooting his horn to be tooting his horn. I'm telling the truth. That's how we've told this young man to run ever since junior high. You remember that time in junior high? We told him he did everything he should have done tonight as a running back.
Yes, sir.
He was good at blocking. He did a great job. How about the Malakoff Tiger offensive line doing an outstanding job? We knew the defense was going to be solid after watching them against ARP. They showed up tonight, and they showed out.
Yes, sir.
The complete defensive unit. They had one meltdown here towards the end of the game. I get that. But later on, you got to keep in mind that these teams now in high school can score at will. You don't want them scoring any points quick on you.
Yes, sir.
So they did a great job down there at the end, holding them out of the end zone. Tough game coming up next week. They're all going to be tough. It's high school football. They're going to be tough games. But you know what? The Tigers, I believe, are headed for special things this season, folks. I really, truly believe that. They're well coached. They played very disciplined tonight. Did they make mistakes? Yeah. Did we notice a lot of them? We noticed some, but we can't notice all of them.
Right.
I'm sure the coaches do. They'll correct whatever they've seen. They do a good job at it. Second half tonight by the Malakoff Tiger coaches, outstanding. They made adjustments to what West Rusk was doing, and the kids responded to it. That's what you have to do. I think overall A+ on this game right here, and the coaches are probably, we played probably like a B- or a C. But in my eyes right now, I believe this was an A+ game because in my eyes, they answered a lot of questions that need to be answered for this season. They played a very good West Rusk ball club tonight. They come out on top with the victory against a state-ranked team, mind you. And I think they're going to be just fine this year, Marcus.
And, Joe, I want to just say secondary proved me wrong. They stepped up in the second half, and I'm proud of them. And like you say, Joe, practice makes champions. And, you know, they practice hard this week and the last
You learn from your mistakes. You make mistakes along the way. None of us are perfect. I think that defensive group there, the secondary, really grew up tonight.
Yeah, they did.
You got some young kids playing, Marcus. You got some young kids.
Yes, sir.
And they're going to continue to grow and continue to get better, and that spells danger for the rest of that district, I'll tell you right now.
Exactly.
Mike Jones tonight, he was 7 for 11, Marcus, and 54 yards unofficially. Again, not many stats to report on. You had Jason Tennyson.
Mm-hmm.
He had 14 carries for 131 yards unofficially, 3 touchdowns. Damian Jackson had 1 touchdown. 1 touchdown. He rushed the ball 14 times for 115 yards and 1 touchdown. Mike Jones carried the ball 38 yards on 5 rushes, did a great job managing the football game, ran when he needed to, passed when he needed to, got down and got out of bounds when he needed to.
Exactly.
That is the sign of a very smart quarterback and a mature quarterback, and he's going to be growing every week, Marcus. I'm going to be happy to see his maturation through this season.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of these young guys, I'm excited. I really am.
Hey, it's going to be a good challenge next week, like you said.
It will.
And we're going to see what they really stand for.
It'll be number 6
against
number 7 if Malakoff don't jump up in the ring. It's right now for next week. It's Malakoff Tiger Stadium, folks.
Ooh-wee.
You better pack that stadium. It's going to be a big game. Another state-ranked team coming to Malakoff, trying to challenge the Tigers. It'll be Grandview, Malakoff. It don't get any bigger than that. Our friend Brad Aldred will be there with Zebra and the Sports Network.
Yes,
So we will be there. We'll have a great time. It's supposed to rain all week, so check the weather. You might need an umbrella, but we're going to be in the press box. No worries there, right?
No worries. I would say bring your popcorn, but don't bring them. You got to buy them at the concession stand.
Yeah,
but the people at home, get you some popcorn, baby.
Yeah, tune in and watch us if you don't want to get out in the weather. But, folks, we've enjoyed this one, our first broadcast of the season, starting our 8th year out. And for everyone who's been a part of this broadcast and telecast, I'm Joey Snowden for Marcus Dell, Aaron Scott, and Jonathan Snowden bidding you farewell and good night. The number 7 Tigers do it, folks, 28-7. We will see you.